Our journey begins.
Oh,
In the
good.
glands of Galarian, under a far-stretching blue sky, is a world filled with magic, mystery, monsters, and mayhem.
Yes.
Nestled between a scar in the world that spews out demons, the orcish lands of Belkzen, a large realm ruled by giant dragons known as Linorms, is a dark and foreboding place, covered in a cloudy gray sky, a place known as Ustalav. Though the lands are dreary and tired, there is still hope here and there, not just from the people, but from those who wish something more than the horrors that lurk and bump between the alleyways and dark places. In the city of Karsau, a hub known for its art and culture, we find a small cafe where Marvin, a rather large and hefty Kashriki, a rhinoceros person for layman's terms, is awaiting the arrival of a benefactor. Marvin, could you describe your character and how you're feeling as you wait at this cafe for a person who is currently bankrolling your show on in the opera?
Okay. So Marvin is just a large rhinoceros with this horn that is emitting magical psychic powers through it. He wears a fabulous golden purple robe and nothing too special. Just imagine a rhino in a beautiful gold laced robe with a purple main part. Yeah, nailed it. Cool. And he's sitting at a table that is a little too small for him, and he is jittery at the moment. Like he has that never-ending bouncing leg syndrome where he just is bouncing his leg up and down because he doesn't know what else to do.
A tiefling woman approaches, carrying what looks to be a small pot of coffee. You need me to fill that up for you, sugar?
Oh, yeah, yes, please. Actually, no, I
As you say this, she goes to pour the coffee, and just as you say yes, but then place your hand over the cup, hot coffee is immediately poured onto your hand, and you take 1 point of fire damage.
Oh, fire damage?
What's hot? It's hot coffee.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
I'm so sorry. Here, let me get that for you. She starts to rub the coffee from your hand. Make me a reflex save. Now, in Pathfinder
gosh.
2nd Edition, a reflex save is a saving throw made to dodge or avoid something based on instinct and quick action. It is usually based on your dexterity, and in other systems may be known as a dexterity check.
How do I grab the dice?
And you can drop it in the chat box.
I'm trying to roll the dice. Oh, there we go. Huh! Nice.
Oh, hold on, didn't I? Oh, all right.
Did not go?
Hold on, no, it did. Bear with me. I failed to put that on the other thing. There we go. Haha.
Now do it?
Yeah, now do it.
Well, cool. I rolled an 18, but let's see what happens when I roll again.
All right, there we go.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right, a 17 on your reflex save. So as the hot coffee sort of like spills, you quickly stand up, and as you do, walking in to your room happens to be what looks to be a gnomish individual. This gnome is Lord Battersby.
Battersby.
As he says, standing to greet me. I would say that I wouldn't expect you thespianic people to understand good culture and upbringing, But color me surprised, at least. Your manners are impeccable, Sir Marvin.
Oh, yes, sir. And I'm gonna like swoosh the coffee drenched hand behind me, so the coffee like goes all behind me, and I hide the what? It's not a hand. What do rhinoceros have? Like just like paws, feet,
Hoof?
hoof? Yeah, a hoof. There we go. So it just like throws the drenched coffee soaked hoof behind me, and then I bow even lower to him.
Yes, yes. Well, I'm
Oh
sure you
my.
realize that, that with the upcoming performance of your matinee, where you will be speaking and conjuring with the deceased,
Yes.
we have not
Yes.
sold quite so many tickets as we were hoping for.
Oh, so
Less than 20% of the theater has so far been booked for your first matinee on a 5-day performance, sir. And I'm sure I don't need to tell you that this is unacceptable.
Oh, you're right. You don't have to tell me at all. It's just why was your guys' marketing so bad? As he says that, like not trying to be rude.
Yeah. You take a moment, your horn sort of like is like a mood ring, and it sort of glows like a little red and then a little pink. As his brows sort of furrow, and he sort of, indeed. Marketing be it as it may, we have decided to zhuzh up your performance. Here is a bag
Oh.
of random knickknacks that we have procured, random curios and other mismatched objects that will be used as part of your set.
Oh. uh, Great. Wonderful.
Now, we are inviting a very notable journalist to come and attend your performance. They have great expectations of you.
Okay.
If this goes well, reviews will be astounding, and we can assure more ticket sales. If, however, your performance is lacking, then we may need to discuss recompense of your contract.
Right. Right. Listen, I won't let you down. I'm here to pick you up, and bring you to higher levels.
You watch that as the waitress comes in with a booster seat, lifts up the gnome, puts him on the table, and then puts a coffee in front
Oh.
of him.
Oh, thank you.
The whole time he's just been talking to you like this.
Oh my gosh, you shaved.
Yes. The beard and mustache wasn't working. I still have the habit though. I still stroke it every once in a while. But see to it that your performance goes well.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Getting up from your seat, you make your way back towards the theater, realizing, of course, that a lot relies on this. It is not easy, especially in a place like Karsau, to make a name for yourself. Many people have tried time and time again in order to become opera singers or artists or musicians, but the critics are hard and harsh, to say the least. Now, at this point in time, you do still have the bag of stuff that was brought for you. If you would like, you
Yes.
can go and do a dry rehearsal. The opera is available for you. You could go and rest your legs, go and, I don't know, dig up a body. What do you want to do?
I think the best thing to do would be to first up level up.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much
Gosh,
to Braun
dang it.
Mask for the level up. You're now the mighty level 4, I think.
I think I just read through all my level 2 and level 3s, so whoop-de-doo.
There you go.
I think I am going to... I'm going to try to commune with one of my ancestors through my psychic abilities and hopefully ask for some guidance on how to make the... Hopefully find a ancestor who dabbled in performance during their time and hopefully get some answers or feedback or notes on how to make the best type of performance that I can.
All right. You close your eyes and begin to meditate, focusing on your ancestors. In the middle of the streets, a small child walks past. Mummy, 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 what's he doing? Don't look at him, sweetie, and then walks past you. As you're sitting there with your eyes closed, channeling the spirits of your ancestors.
Hey, I'm trying to sell tickets as well. We're trying to do
You
this all
are
at once, all right?
That's true. Free publicity. You suddenly feel it. That twinging connection. Something being drawn towards you. Suddenly, smoke begins to grow out of the sewage beneath the city and take form in the form of a large Rakshishi. And suddenly you hear the... God dang it! Oh, being pried from the realm of the dead? Oh, it's not a picnic, I tell you that much.
Oh, great ancestor.
Marvin! It's me, Eunice! Over here! I don't think he can see me! Yeah, Marvin!
Any other spirits out there?
Oh my God, you're a ghost! Look out, Marvin! There are ghosts around here!
You are the ghost. You are the ghost. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm a ghost?
You're no. You. No. You. Eunice, why are you the one that always answers my calls?
Because everyone else is at bingo night.
Stop! You're not a ghost. You're not a ghost.
I'm not a ghost.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not a ghost.
No.
I'm a spirit. Brilliant.
Yes.
I'll have a bourbon.
Okay, we'll get you a bourbon after this. How about that?
Good. Granddad needs his nap.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, so Marvin's just gonna be.
This music is really inappropriate for this kind of encounter.
A little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. Hey, so I need some advice. Okay, I'm performing at an opera house. I got myself a really cool gig, but apparently we've only sold 20 tickets. I am trying to commune with other people's loved ones beyond the grave and everything, but I don't know what to do to sell tickets. I don't know what to bring. I don't know how to bring people to the seats. Do you have any idea? Please, yeah.
Oh yes, I have many ideas. My first idea: commit a heinous crime. The police will be forced to come and get you at your theater performance. Bums in seats and all that.
Okay, what's another one?
Well, you could dig up a body. Again, you could bums in seats, but also the police.
Okay, how can I bring bums in seats without bodies or... Well, you need bodies to bring in the... Okay, how can I bring in bums in seats without digging up dead bodies or involving the police?
Oh, la-di-da, Mr. Fancy not wanting to dig up bodies. Well, I suppose you could put on a bit of a show. Here, I happen to have one of these. He holds up a candle. It is pitch black. I found it at a flea market. You light this bad boy up and whoosh, and then you do the whole whoosh-a-pow, and then people will see you and go to your performance.
Okay, so I
Better still,
does he have
do
is
it at the
physical, or-
theater. People will come to see, and then know where the theater is as well. Also, it means Dag doesn't have to find another map.
Oh, I mean, I can't let Uncle Dag down.
No,
And
no.
so,
No, that
does he
happened
has
once.
the?
He still has the chicken video to blackmail you with.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Wait, for videos? Is the candle a physical candle?
It is a physical candle. Inspecting the candle, it says night on the side of it, written in cursive along the wax. It is black, but it's blacker than black wax would be. You know how black wax kind of has a gray kind of thing?
Yeah.
This is like almost ink or obsidian black. But, you know,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so I light it, and it will create a show, and it will bring people to the seats.
Yes,
Yeah?
just not here and not while I'm here.
Why?
No reason. It's fine. Just...
No reasons.
Yes. I mean, you don't want to.
why-
Again, you don't want to. You don't want to. Set things off too soon.
What do you mean by set things off too soon? Stop being so vague, like a freaking Pathfinder GM. Just tell me what it does.
Well, it's a candle. And, would you look at the time? Oh no,
Oh,
It
okay.
seems that my tether to the mortal realm is waning. Oh, Marvin, I wish you luck, my descendant, on your quest for popularity. Ooh, he actually doesn't fade at all, and he's not
Yeah,
even, he's not, he's just,
So,
well, this is, yeah, I'm just gonna, he walks around the corner.
okay. So okay, I got the candle.
Yeah.
Not he specifically said not to light it now, but in the theater.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how is this gonna bring people to get their butts in the seats? Okay, whatever. Marvin's just gonna look at the candle, and I guess he's gonna head over to the opera theater and just do a little practicing, and then light the candle to see what happens.
All right. The Opera House is a beautiful and opulent place with marble walls and pillars that depict statues of some of the most popular and most prolific actors and divas from the last decade. There are banners that seem to go back hundreds of years with famous performance and playwrights having been having performed on this very same hallowed stage that you now head towards.
Yes.
As you arrive, you can see that in the crowd there is no one in the seats, but in the
Gosh dang it.
sort of down, like in the music pit, there are of course just a few like instruments, just sort of like milling about. Like the band is prepared for this evening's performance.
Right.
As we join. Ta-da.
Oh,
Marvin on stage.
Marvin.
Look at that. All right. There's a quiet din as you find yourself on stage.
Yes. Am I waiting for you, or are you waiting for me?
I'm waiting for you.
Oh, okay. So what?
I mean, you're on stage in
So-
an empty theater for your rehearsal.
I'm gonna go through the motions, be like, welcome to Marvin the Magnificent, the medium that can commune. No, hold on. He's gonna look at his notes. Marvin the Magnificent, the one that can speak beyond. Okay, Marvin the Magnificent. Oh, gosh dang it, Marvin the Magnificent, the one that can talk beyond the grave. Please, madam in the front row, do you have something that I can read off of? Oh, you do? Oh my gosh, you do. And he's gonna like take his hooves and act like he's holding something. I will now commune with the dead through this object that this loved one held dearly. Oh my gosh, he says it's dark in here. That's a stupid joke. No, I'm gonna take that one out. Then we'll come back to that. All right, I need another audience member. Come up on stage. All right, look at me directly in the eye for 1 minute. It's gonna be really awkward, but I'm gonna be able to like understand what you're doing and feeling. Oh my gosh, you are feeling. What's this? Awkward and uncomfortable.
Me too, sir.
Yeah. What? Excuse me. Who?
Oh, nothing. Just that's Ralph, the narrator.
Oh, sorry. Thanks, Ralph. Now behold the finale, a gift given by one of my own ancestors from beyond the grave. This may look like an ordinary candle, but once light it, and then he's going to take out a match, strike it, and light the candle.
As you do so, a wind begins to pick up and howl. As the candle lights, the green light that emanates from the wick suddenly burns brighter and hotter, almost as if the candle itself was a fuel. You feel no heat coming from the candle, instead a vicious chill. As suddenly you hear a hissing sound coming from the candle. As the flames rise higher and higher, a specter stands before you, ghostly, terrifying. And I'm going to get you to roll initiative.
Oh, gosh. Oh! What did my ancestor give me? Okay, bye, dice.
All right.
There you go. Gosh, dang, I rolled it.
All right. Now, in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, rather than an initiative, characters would roll a check based on what it is they were doing at the time that that initiative happened. So in this particular case, as you were performing,
Ancestors gave me.
I would allow for you to either use perception or your performance for this particular check.
I already rolled perception, so.
All right, done and done. And then we have.
Which is fine, because my performance is a +1.
All right, and then the specter that shows up has a glorious perception of.
Oh. Ha!
1. Straight up 1. All right, done and done. Okay.
I got.
Marvin, you're up first. Now, in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, every character gets 3 actions. Almost everything is an action, with the exception of certain things like spells or powers that might have 2 actions or whatever. But you can do things like attack 3 times, move twice, then attack once, whatever combination of thing you would like to.
Yes. Okay, with the Spectre here, I am not 100% sure. As Marvin, we are in initiative, but so far this Spectre has caused no harm or has made me think that I need to do something to it at the moment because I am faster than it, obviously. And so what I'm going to do is, let me see. I gotta look at it. Oh, it's mental magic. That's medicine. God, I gotta look through all of my stuff. I'm trying.
In terms of, rather than looking at your sheets, what would you like to try and do?
I was gonna see if I had like any feats or features that would let me try to connect with the Spectre's mind. So I have like read psychomeric resonate, but that's on a living creature.
That's
no. That's touching something. The other one was I think aura sight.
Sure.
Yeah, aura sight, but that's on a living creature.
All right. Well, if you would like, you may make an occultism check.
Oh, okay.
And with an occultism check, I will allow you to ascertain the nature of this creature.
Okay. Good thing that's a plus 12.
All right. With an 18, as you cast your gaze upon it, it is an angry soul bound by candle. It seems to be kind of like something was mixed in with the candle wax that is now burning and ritualistically casting some sort of spell that has brought this entity into being. At least that's your rough estimate.
Okay. So that was one action?
That was one action, yeah.
Golly. Okay, actions. I have... Let's do... Golly.
Oh, Christina has just redeemed a channel point reward, an insight bonus. You get some free information here. The Spectre...
Cool. Thank you.
The Spectre is not associated with the candle. It seems as though the candle is still mid-ritual, and the Spectre was already in the Opera House and has taken an affront to your ritual.
Oh,
Keeping in mind, the Spectre is likely malicious in nature, but the candle has not yet been activated.
Okay. Oh, my horn is going to glow, and I am going to cast Shatter at 2nd level.
Very nice. All right. So, casting Shatter, your horn begins to glow with a bright luminescence. As it does so, now if you look at where Shatter happens to be, there's a little, what do you call it?
Blood?
Magnifying glass.
Yes.
That will have the drop-down menu with the amount of damage that you will deal.
Yes.
Now, keeping in mind, Shatter technically works on objects, not on creatures.
Oh, okay.
So if you have an object you would like to try it on, like say you suspect maybe the instruments in the pit, the lights above the stage, you can then explode it from there.
Okay, so Shatter doesn't work on people. All right, got it.
If you want something that kind of functions in the same way, I would recommend Psyburst, which is a cantrip.
How about, just because it would be hilarious, you see this, like, bassoon down here?
Yeah, I see the bassoon.
At the bottom left. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do telekinetic projectile. Grab onto that bassoon and throw it at the Spectre.
Nice. All right. So, same thing as before. Next to telekinetic projectile, the little magnifying glass will drop down your menu.
Yes.
It has attack R spell, ranged spell attack. Drag that and drop it onto the Spectre, and it will roll against him. As the bassoon begins to float into the air, whoosh! It flies outwards and smashes against the side of the poltergeist. Deal 3d6 bludgeoning if you can. So again, drag the damage, drop it onto him.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Unfortunately, 0 points of damage from our Spectre.
Resists it. Crap.
It does. You watch as it passes straight through the Spectre and clangs onto stage.
All right, perfect. That's exactly what I was trying to do to see if it was real or not. So I know it's real, so I'm going to Psyburst.
All right. Psyburst.
That is a magic attack, correct?
It is, and it is a one-action attack too.
Perfect.
All right. Your horn begins to glow, and as it does, make your attack. Sorry, no, he makes a reflex save.
He makes a save.
Yeah, so you can drop the saving throw onto him to see if that'll work.
Oh.
He critically succeeds.
Shut up.
Dealing no damage.
Oh no!
You begin to sort of get a little bit of a bad vibe about this, as the specter then gets its turn. Now this is our boss fight.
Why did it get bigger?
That's fine. Don't worry about it. So this is the boss fight from earlier. So this is gonna hurt. The bassoon that you had thrown onto stage, you watch as the specter reaches its arm out, takes hold of it, and launches it back towards Marvin.
Holy crap, that was almost a nat 20.
That was almost a nat 20.
That
All right.
was very close.
As it does so, Marvin, you are struck in the back for 10 points of damage. Plunk!
Oh! Hey! You can't use those attacks against me!
You watch as the specter then raises up the entire bandstand and starts to cause the instruments to swirl, creating a massive tornado of these instruments.
Okay. Dealing?
Another 10 points of damage.
Ow!
Now these things just sort of hit you left, right, and top. Tang, pong,
I
clang,
know.
chung, as they are spinning around the room. But that is all 3 of his actions. 2 for telekinetic storm and 1 for the bassoon.
Okay. So is there, if I move away from the specter, does it get opportunity of attack?
No, in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, attacks of
Oh.
opportunity are not given to everyone. Only specialists like fighters and the like have a reactive strike where they can capitalize on those attacks. Meaning that spellcasters,
Interesting.
such as yourself, are much more free to move around the battlefield without having to worry about that.
Wonderful. Well, all I really have that could potentially do damage to this thing is my Cyburst. So I'm just gonna Cyburst on him.
All right. Once again, your horn glows and... Ooh, this time he'll take half damage.
Nice.
So, drop your damage onto the poltergeist.
Is that the 2d4 damage?
Yes, 2d4. Actually, sorry, that shouldn't be bludgeoning.
He
damage.
resists.
That should be. Sorry, my apologies.
You're good. It doesn't matter. He resists anyway, so it doesn't even affect him.
No, try it again.
Try it again.
Yeah, trust me. There you go.
3.
Boom, 3 damage. He takes 3 damage.
Woo!
And you watch as some of it sort of explodes outwards and then peels back.
Oh, I know what I must do. I think this is how it happens. I'm gonna just Cyburst 2 more times, and so that means I'm probably gonna get disadvantage and then double disadvantage, correct?
Nope, not at all.
Oh.
Nope, he just needs to make 3 more saving throws.
Okay.
So you need to drop, yep, that's the first one.
Yep.
Yep,
Yes.
half damage again, so blast him again with another hit.
I'm blasting him.
I'm blasting him. All right, and one more.
This is all I could do. You guys just see this rhinoceros just... If someone could watch, I mean, this rhinoceros is just like...
And then you watch as the band comes up and they're like... And you're just like... Because they can't see the ghost.
I know,
all
yeah, I know.
All right.
God, that's all I could do, that's it.
Bits and pieces start blasting off this creature. As it does so, once again, it looks towards you, and the storm continues. As it does so, you will take...
No.
3d12 damage.
Hello?
All right.
I'm dying.
With the 3d12 damage. Now, you do have hero points, so you can use them to keep yourself up.
Yeah, we'll do a hero point.
All right, 1 hero point is going to keep you up. How many do you have left?
I don't know. I thought you had a tracker usually on here.
Oh, I didn't. I know you've got one nat 20, and I want to say you've got 2 remaining hero points.
Cool.
I'll keep track of them for you. One thing.
Sounds good. Guys, I'm good. I got 1 hit point left. We're fine. It's not like that was its first attack or anything.
All right. That is all it can do this turn. It is going to now try and use fear upon you.
Okay, great.
Which is a will save. Similar to a reflex save, a will save is how you protect yourself mentally. Which...
Let's go.
You are not afraid. You stand against it.
I am too hurt to be afraid.
I am far too injured. But, as the round ends, the green fire in the candle that you still clutch to your hand continues to burn until growing out of it appears to be what looks to be a dark black smoke that begins to shift and take form. Much like this. Until standing before you
Constantine
is a man in a robe carrying a similar candle. What the fuck is going on then?
Spectre hurts me. Help, please, sir.
He looks at the Spectre and looks at you. He says, "You all right?" He reaches down and he lays his hands upon you. All of your attacks now ignore his resistances.
Oh, thank goodness.
It then goes to your turn.
That's it? You're not gonna heal me or anything else? I got 1 hit point left.
Sounds to me like you've got enough strength to bitch and moan.
You don't. Frick's sake. Okay. And okay, I'm gonna take all the swirling instruments around me, and I will now use telekinetic projectile and hit the Spectre with it.
Very well. As the projectiles fly down, you begin to manifest them almost like you're conducting the orchestra itself, and they fly in that direction. You do not need to make a ranged attack. Oh, actually, no. Yes, you do. Make a ranged attack, because you could.
This.
You could crit.
I did not. Natural 20.
Well, no, that'll still hit. You don't need to use the natural 20. The music's a bit loud. Let me just lower that really quick.
But it says miss.
It does say miss, but that is because the Spectre has granted you the ability to basically hone in your abilities in magic to strike at the core of the Spectre you're dealing with. So we're just rolling to see if you roll a crit. So yeah, roll your damage.
Oh, okay. What's my damage? 3d6.
Yes.
Bludgeoning. I hate this game. Pathfinder sucks. I deal no damage in this stupid game.
You roll like trash. All right. You have one more action if you would like to use it.
I'm hurt. But now, prepare to feel the power from my horde. And I'm going to attack him with my horde.
All right.
Is that a -1 or is that a +9?
That will be at a -5, so that'll be the 4.
Okay.
So yeah, where it says 4 on your horn strike, that's what
okay, thank goodness. Miss!
That will. However, as I mentioned, it is going to still hit because you are targeting its core thanks to the guidance of your spectral friend.
Oh, thank goodness. Take that damage. Oh, now there we go.
All right. 14 damage. All right, the poltergeist is not looking great. Now, you do have 2 more hero points. If you would like,
Yep.
as part of our homebrew rules, you can use one of those hero points to have another turn.
I mean, I have no other freaking choice, or otherwise I'm going down. So sure, let's do a hero point and take another turn.
All right, do it.
All right, gonna you. If I do the -1, if I do it again, it's gonna be -1.
No. If you do it, no,
telekinetic-
this is a new turn, so it starts from the beginning. So you'd start
no.
with 9.
Okay, you know what? Screw it. I am feeling powerful, so all 3 attacks +9, +4, +1 for my horde. Just.
All right. All right, drop all
I went to
3.
the chiropractor yesterday. I'm feeling great.
All
There's
right,
the first attack.
All right,
Frick me.
that'll
That's
hit.
a 7. Okay, cool. That's an 8. All right, -1. Let's
now
go.
That one will miss. That one will also miss.
Son of a gun!
That's because because you got 2 critical misses. They go from being hits to misses. However, you do have a nat 20 if you do want to use the nat 20 here for one of them.
Natural 20. Let's go.
All right, your natural 20 has been used, and we have a $40 donation coming in from a Clover who has just given you 4 hero points.
Yes.
McClover, bloody legend, you. All right, so you now have 4 hero points. Your natural 20. Now drop your first damage because you got that one as a hit already.
You got it. I hate this game.
You deal 6 damage. All right,
Shut
now
up.
hold down left shift and drop the damage again for your critical hit. As you duck your head down and you deal 21 damage.
Woo!
That's actually so good. Hold on, how many hit points? He has 2 hit points left.
Oh, goody.
Now, firstly, pick a number between 1 to 5, and we will draw you a crit card.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna roll. Here we go.
Do it.
6. That's a reroll.
Okay.
6. Mother effer. Why am I doing these?
Because it's not for damage.
6. What is going on? 5. I wasted all my freaking damage die on a stupid crit card.
All right. Piercing. All right. The target is stunned as you strike it so hard that it reels backwards from the blow. But because you are also on low hit points, we get to play with my little dice. You ready?
Oh.
It is a very familiar
Oh,
coin to you,
crap.
Duke.
Oh,
Do or die.
crap.
So, because we're on low hit points, you can choose to play the do or die coin. What this means is the creature will instantly die. If you land on do, you have no repercussions. You're fine. You're happy. You're dandy. If you have die, bad stuff happens. Do you want to play the do or die
What do you
coin?
think?
Or do you want to go for a round?
What do you think, chat? Yes or no for the do or die?
All right. Do or die, yes or no? Does a level up restore everything? Yes. It is effectively a full heal. He will restore full hit points. He will come back with all of his resources and spells reset. Yep, video game reset. We've got a yes from Christina, a do it from Vala, a thumbs up from a Clover, a yes from Mike.
Fine, let's do this.
All right,
Do or die.
here we go.
What do I got to lose at this point?
All right, here we go. All right, you get the dag belly shot. There we go.
I love Dag Belly.
Dag belly shot. Look, I can make it talk. Row, row, row. That's fine. Okay. So, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
All right. You ready?
No. We got the do.
You
Or
got
is that
the
die?
No, that's the do.
We got the do.
All right. Do the do, which means please describe in whatever fashion you would like the demise of the specter.
As Marvin goes and ends this specter's second life, he is going to emit a psyburst from him. And from his horn, the psyburst will emit this psychic power. And every time it emits a psychic power, a part of the specter gets broken apart and shed away into the abyss. And he just keeps doing the psych burst as it slowly becomes blood on the floor. Whoa! What happened? Oh, ectoplasm. That's what happens. The cyburst turns it into ectoplasm.
Yep. Gooey. And like, oh, it made the stage sticky.
Ah.
Kid Danny starts growing. No. All right. Well, yes, the second life was not kinder to that man. That is a very dead person.
Very.
But you are not alone, however, in the theater, though it is now quieter as the instruments settle, as the magic energies storm come to an end. The figure reemerges from your body.
From my body?
Like when he touched you, he kind of like disappeared, and now it's like.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. He's still holding. You and him are both still holding the candle.
Thank you. I would have joined my ancestors if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, it's overrated. I wouldn't recommend it. Listen.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have much time. My name is Nick Knight. I'm a member of the Sleepless Detectives. Do you know what that is, Sunshine?
No, I don't think you should be using that phrase, Sunshine, either.
Well, we are an order of detectives that go around looking into the occult, all the oogie-boogie, scary stuff that people don't want to be writing about in the newspapers.
Oh, no.
The black candle you just lit is my soul candle. So long as it burns, my soul can come back tethered to this realm. I'd say she's got about an hour on her before it snuffs out and what remains of my wretched soul decides to go into the hereafter.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah.
Now, I need a favor from you. You see, I was working a case before I died. This candle was my contingency in case things went pear-shaped, and well, given that I'm here and you're holding my candle, things went pear-shaped.
Right? Yeah, obviously, and, hey man, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm about to put on a performance. How is this gonna help me with my performance?
You putting on a little show.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
I'll tell you what. What's your shtick?
I'm a psychic. I tap into the other world and talk to the spirits of loved ones who have passed on. As he's saying that, Marvin's having a really hard time looking at Nick's eyes.
As he sort of just has this sort of burning gaze at you, he says, well, think of it this way. You help me out, and I'll guarantee you'll fill out this entire studio. Or opera. Whatever we are.
It's an opera, yeah.
You see, I was working on a case involving some missing kids. What's more attractive to the local nobles and populace than getting a chance to witness a bona fide hero, eh? You help me out, find out what happened with those kids. I mean, who's to say that you couldn't be speaking through them? Should things go untoward.
I mean, I guess I can't. You
Good.
You really will fill up these seats? Okay.
I know that it would.
Okay.
I've seen it happen before. The only trouble
listen,
is
this doesn't involve this. This doesn't
go
involve the dead body or the police, does it?
No.
Okay, I just
God
wanna make sure
dang
you
it!
did.
The fuck was that?
Nothing. No, look at me. We're good.
Okay. Save the kids. Fill the theater.
Save the kids. Fill the theater.
Good.
Okay, yeah. Where do I go first? Like, what do I do?
Well, therein lies the rub. You see, the whole being dead process doesn't leave you with many of your faculties. Just the whole unfinished business thing. Any of my notes or things that I had for the investigation would be found in my office. We'll start there. Have a look around. I used to have a secret vault. A fake bottom in the drawers.
Great. Where is it?
He gives you an address, just a short 5-10 minute walk west of the Opera House itself. The area itself is known for its shady dealings, but otherwise, you know, it's a well-traveled area.
Uh-huh.
He looks at you and he says, "Now look, this candle, as I said, is only going to last an hour. And if I had to guess, I'd say they work in 10-minute increments and have 6 charges before it's eventually snuffed out.
Okay.
This is counted as charge number 1. You need my help or you need guidance. That's when you light this up again. You with me?"
I'm with you.
Good. Good luck.
I got a quick question, actually, before we go.
Yeah, it's okay. We got time.
Good. Funny. You're funny. So, give me 1 second. I'm reading one of my features. Oh, never mind. That won't work. Never mind. You're good.
Yeah, it didn't work for me either.
I'm gonna just stuff out the candle.
Turns out that process is incredibly painful.
Oh. So is what's my uncle's or my grandpa's name again? Eunice.
Eunice.
Eunice. Eunice, are you still here?
What? Oh no way! I've moved on to the great bingo parlor in the sky.
No, you didn't. I literally am one that tells you when you could go. Where did you get this candle?
That candle? Oh,
Yes.
I remember that candle. Got it from a friend of mine. She summoned me for a wild night of debauchery. I still remember the night well. Oh. Her name was, damn, it escapes me. A lot of things escape me.
I'm just gonna go into the office while he thinks.
Oh, Granny Novelak. Granny Velenovak. That's the one. Yeah, no. Oh, legs for days, that one.
Oh gosh. I'm glad I went to the office by then.
Yeah, you're at the office. He's just in the theater by himself, like just on stage, going, well, we met, young, in love. Oh, I was foolish. She could have been your great-grandmother, you know. And it just keeps talking. Now, as you make your way towards the to Nick's place, the office is in an apartment with a number of different small businesses as well. It seems to share a space with what looks to be a cobbler and a tailor. As you arrive, the door seems to be unlocked. And more concerningly, several bits of tape have covered the entire wall on this side. It seems as though the guards have cordoned off the office.
Okay. I am. Oh gosh, I don't have anything that I can use confused right now. I guess I am gonna slowly go into the office, break the tape, trying to going through right now and just see what exactly is going on in here.
All right. As you do so, you lift up the tape and crawl in. Please make a stealth check as you move quietly into the office.
All right, stealth check, baby. That's a 0. Here we go. Rhinoceros stealth check. Great.
All right. Oh, okay. Fine.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah. All right, fine. Now, Nick's office is a one-room fair with a small enclosed area where his office would be separated from a sitting room, which is where you are right now. It seems as though the office has been searched thoroughly. Several drawers have been opened up, and several papers have been sort of rifled through. But there doesn't seem to be any sign of a struggle or a break-in.
Looks like people might have just been moseying about, trying to find whatever thing that Nick had. Oh, right, Nick. Right, I'm gonna go to the drawer where the vault is and search for it.
Opening the office door, the one on the other side of the waiting room, you find a small table. Again, lots of papers, pens, and stuff being tossed about as they were searched through. You find the drawer in question, and after a quick tap, you find the false bottom still unopened. Sliding the piece of wood away, you find a number of things inside. You find clippings of a number of cases that have been solved by Nick. A variety of different murders, creatures that have come from the depths of the lake in Carthan, like kind of fish people, and a bunch of other things. But at the very top is a dossier that seems to have a missing children's case file with 36 children having disappeared over the last 3.5 months.
Oh my gosh.
There is also a stone, and there is also a burnt piece of paper that appears to have a set of money announced to it from the Temple of Abdar. And one of the names, it is March.
36 missing kids. I thought he said it was like. Didn't he say before it was only 6?
Maybe he might have said 36. Might have said 6. Who knows? Nick's a complicated guy. Also, by the way, Marvin, you suddenly feel a lot better, almost as if you've been renewed and reinvigorated as you level up.
Woo!
Which also comes with a full restore. All your wounds healed immediately.
Thank goodness. Yes, to answer everyone's question, I was at 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Careful cantrip. Who the heck?
Who the hell? Careful cantrip. Careful what? Careful cantrip. Woo! What's up, guys? Welcome in. Grab your Dave juices. Grab your Raina juices, and come sit down for some Dag and Duke play Pathfinder.
Juices. I want you guys to know I'm at level 5.
Yes. So yes, we are. So for those of you who just joined, we are doing a level up fundraiser. Pretty much the donations are on there, and at $50, Duke's character levels up. Why? Because it's hilarious to watch him try to figure out how to play Pathfinder while leveling up on the fly. We started at level 1. We're about an hour and a bit in, and he is now 5 levels higher and learning stuff as he goes.
Yep. Okay, so I will open up the the children's missing case file. Actually, no. You know what I could do?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use those files I have, and I'm going to read psychometric resonance. And it says, with a touch, you can read the psychic impressions left on the objects by their previous owners. The explanation activity functions similar to detect magic in that you move at half your speed. Blah, blah. You must brush your bare hands over an object you pass while you do this. The detect objects will signify emotional resonance attached to them, such as the joy from a child's beloved teddy bear, the star of So if I'm looking for a particular type of emotion resonance, you can choose to ignore the other emotions. If you find an item that resonates, you can explore that resonance. Saying
Well, that's a terrible shame because unfortunately you have rhino hands.
Oh, I got hooves.
Yeah, you don't
It
have
doesn't
bare hands.
say.
You don't have
hate
bare
you.
hands. You've got rhino hands.
I get you.
You sure? Okay.
I'm regretting being on the stream now.
Okay. You cast your hands over the file, and as you do so, you concentrate, focusing your esoteric energies. You get a sense of desperation, panic, of failure. You realize you're not picking up on the people that the thing is about. You're picking up on Nick.
Right.
Because this was his folder. He was desperate to solve this case. And he had reached failure time and time again. So you picking up on all those signatures. But as you're doing this, you notice something odd about the stone as well. There's a lot of psychic energy coming from the stone.
Okay. I will suction cup the stone as I just have hooves, and it will just...
Yep.
And I'll turn it.
Done. As you do so, the room is suddenly bathed in an illuminating light. As you are suddenly transported into what looks to be a padded cell across town in the asylum.
Oh no! Oh no! I knew it!
You start to panic. In the asylum, you see a person in front of you. He is strapped to a chair, and he seems to be weary.
Where are we? Sorry, no. Where are we?
We are at the Nightingale Havens Asylum for the Mentally Ill.
But what? Why? Is this dude strapped?
He is.
Or... Okay. Why are... And I assume you're here for a particular reason.
Yes. I saw the beast, and now I hear voices. I'm not well at all.
Voices. What beast are you talking about?
The beast. He starts to shake and vibrate. Can you make a diplomacy
I am going
check?
to.
Oh
no!
sorry.
I'm actually going to do empathic calm and cast calm emotions. On
Oh damn, son! All right, well, fuck. Just fuck my check. That's yep. He calms the fuck down.
I'm just gonna put my hoove like right over his face.
Yeah.
Like he starts panicking, and then once the hoove leaves, he's just calm.
Have you watched the Troll movie? You know the second one where they have the bat and they like rub the eyeballs and stuff. Like,
oh no.
Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, I'm just imagining that. Real quick, question from Blink Dog Swarm: if there is a boss battle, are 20 natural 20s applied to boss rolls? Asking for no reason. You know what, Blink? Just for you, yes, you can give me nat 20s. I'll allow it. Just if you want. Blink chose violence. So anyway, with the calm demeanor, he explains that he was a night watch guardsman who, on a very fortuitous night, saw a young child leaving the city's gates. He pursued the child into the woods, but then was confronted by a strange four-legged creature. Although legs aren't the right word. More like, in place of legs, it had human hands. The body of a deer. Kind of like this face, like a humanoid face, that would stare into his very soul. And he ran and fled. But even now, the night terrors haunt him. During the night and day, he hears voices. Whatever became of the child, he does not know. But he prays each night for its soul.
To return, correct?
Sure, why not?
Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. You had to go through that. Where
No, I'm
where
good
did you
right
chase
now.
the Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm
no,
super calm.
good.
It's just yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure I'd have like really bad PTSD reactions to this, but I'm actually super okay right now.
Oh, uh,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at my hooves and oh, okay, wow, all
Yeah.
right.
I
Yeah.
have a
Do
question
you?
though. Like,
Yeah,
if
what's
my
up?
anxiety isn't in me, then where's it gone?
You. It unfortunately never leaves. It's just you are able to control it better.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't feel good or bad about that. It's just,
Yeah.
an honest truth that I feel is convenient to know right now.
No, that's good. I'm so happy we can have this moment. Anyway,
he's very neutral right now.
yeah. Could you, could you, where did you see the child run off to, by chance?
Well, it went to the Western Woods.
Western Woods. Okay. And is this the only child you saw?
Well, I've seen many childs. However, that was one of the ones that have been missing. Another ghost came and spoke to me and asked me about it as well. I told him the same
Another
thing.
ghost.
Yes. They put me in shock therapy when I told the doctors about him.
Oh,
I still smell burnt toast.
um, what do they serve here?
Pudding.
I was hoping you would say burnt toast. um.
Okay, we have an insight bonus from Marcus. You gather that likely Nick used this stone as a means to break in and psychically connect with the guardsman who had witnessed the disappearance of the young child. You believe that with your ability for object reading, if you were to find something in the office of Nick's, in this, like, not necessarily in the drawer, but just around, you might be able to track his essence once you leave the town towards the woods, because he would be the only person
Okay.
with that sense of desperation and stuff heading in that direction. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I could be here for you. Thank you for this information, man.
You are very welcome.
I am going to take the. I'm hoping I can take the stone and just tap it again, and I go back to the office.
Absolutely, you do. But as you do so,
Thank
and the world
goodness.
starts to unfold around you, a doctor comes in and says, "All right, apparently the new haberdasher needs some wigs, and luckily you are the right kind of hazel brown." He grabs hold of his hair, and as it fades away, he disappears.
What the crap?
Fun fact: that is how they used to make wigs back in old times. They used to go to insane asylums and shave people, and then turn them into wigs.
Oh,
Yeah, fun fact. Do you know that?
no, I didn't know that.
Well, now you do.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's also covered in Les Miserables, the musical, in case you are cultured and like your French revolutionary, very sad movies. There you go.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Cookie has just jumped into chat with a $20 donation, which is, of
Oh
course,
my gosh.
bada boom! Another nat 20 for our dear friend Marvin. All right.
Thank you, Cookie.
And now, you are in the office of Nick Knight.
Okay. I am going to look around, use my presence, my psychic powers to hopefully try to find that object or that some type of information that will lead me to where that desperation Nick had, and it will guide me to where the forest is, where I can go find those kids.
All right. Perception check, please. As you begin to look around, you see that Nick has had a long and decorated life in Esoterica. There are curios and goblets, bone fetishes, and other strange objects, but there's something
Oh.
here that you notice that stands out against everything else. Something that was not bothered at all during the rifling that is going on here. And that is a large pipe,
Like a smoking pipe?
like a smoking pipe.
Oh, okay.
Yes, indeed, you find a smoking pipe. The moment you touch it, every piece of anxiety that that he was feeling is channeled into this pipe.
Oh, whoa. So I'm feeling this now.
You are. As you are holding on to it, you get a strong sense that obviously whenever Nick was stressed, he would obviously light up,
Right.
and you can follow this for sure. You just need to ascertain how you would like to.
Okay. I Man, how do I do this? When you have anxiety like that, it's hard to think correctly. And so I guess I'm going to just use my senses. And my first thought was I'm going to start heading towards the West Woods, like the guard said. And almost, yeah, there's the anxiety there. But I'm wondering if I go into the right direction. If I go into the right direction, the anxiety will get stronger. You're muted.
All right. Well, gathering what you can, you place some of the notes into your jacket, and
Yes.
do you take the stone or do you leave the stone?
I'm going to take it just in case.
You take the stone. And with the pipe in hand, you make your way towards the western gate. Heading out and upon the road, you set out. Before long, almost passively, you find the pipe in your hand. And you watch as small streams of black smoke starts to pull and draw, following the wind outwards and further to the west. Until
Oh, no.
our hero arrives at the western woods. But something is not right at all. The woods themselves seem sick, almost as if it were diseased. A darkness clings to the shadows, and the wildlife is unsettled.
I'm going to... Let's see, abilities. That once per turn. I already used that. Is there any living creatures around me?
A lot, yes.
Okay, I'm going to use my aura sight, and I'm going to look at one of the creatures and try to look at it for at least 1 minute without blinking. And I want to gain if I succeed, I want to gain the following information. If I figure out the attitude towards me, I figure out the current emotional state towards it, and I obviously get the assessment of the target's physical health and conditions and things like that, but I don't think I'm gonna need that right now.
Sure. You try to find a presence among the living creatures here until you find an owl. You get a sense of warning, of danger, of fear.
Okay. Looks like I'm in the right place. I'm gonna light the candle. I'm gonna talk to Nick before I go in.
All right. Once again, the candle. All right.
Is this it?
Is this what?
The place where the children disappeared.
He looks around. Can't say that I know. Like I said, being dead kind of muddied up my memories of it. But there is something familiar about this place. I've been here more than once. A few things, maybe. Huh. Oh,
I talk.
there's an old woman in
Sorry.
the woods.
Oh,
She might be able to help you.
are you sure this is where there was a stone left in your office that transported me to an insane asylum that you would go and communicate with the patients there? The patient there saw one of the kids being taken into here, and now you're telling me there's an old lady in here that could help me. How do I know that old lady is not the one that's taken the kids?
That is a very good question. Keep asking questions like that, and you'll do fine.
Are you that okay?
I mean, it's a good question.
It's a good
I
question.
wish I could
but
answer you, but unfortunately, I kind of got a spot of death, which kind of changed whether or not I did that. Maybe I went into these woods looking for the kids, and maybe I already went and spoke to the old woman. Maybe she killed me. Or maybe not.
Or oh, okay. I'm gonna stuff out the candle.
Ah!
I don't feel bad about that one.
All right, he's gone.
All right, I guess I am.
Don't forget your jacket.
Oh,
Looks cold in there.
Eunice, I'm wearing what I have. Do you not see this beautiful purple cloak? on me with
But
gold laces?
I know that you're an easy breezy cover girl, but I should still wear a jacket if I was wandering around in the woods.
Where's your jacket?
Yeah, well, that's just the thing. When you die without your jacket, you don't get it. They don't have a thrift store in the afterlife.
Oh,
You
they
di-
don't?
Yeah, so if you die and you happen to be only wearing a robe, guess who's wearing a robe till the day that they no longer a ghost, sunshine? That's how it is. Do you know how painful it is if you die from having a stubbed toe? You have a stubbed toe for all eternity?
Hey, how
Like your cousin Eric.
Yeah, Eric. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, stubbed toe didn't kill him. He got shot in the head when he stubbed his toe. But boy, does it smart.
Oh my gosh, I forgot, Eric. Golly. That's why he's always saying he has a headache, right?
Yeah, it was. He kept saying stuff like, "Oh, I need you like I need a hole in my head." Well, now he's got one.
I asked that question. I'm just gonna lead into the woods as he's talking.
That's going into the woods. All right. As you leave Grandpa Eunice in the bright side of the path, you begin to make your way into the narrows. The dark, clawing trees stretch out over you, creating a dark precipice from which there may be no return. I need a survival check from you as you wander in the dark. Also, is your...
You know what?
Do you have a glow-in-the-dark horn?
I don't know if I have a glow-in-the-dark horn. It emanates energy, but I don't know anything about glowing in the dark.
Yeah, if it emanates something, I'll say it can light up.
Oh, glowing horn, yeah. Your horn reacts to psychic energy by softly glowing. The horn emanates a dim light in a 10-foot in a 10-foot emanation until the start of your next turn. Whenever you use the occult action, you gain answer's feet, cast an innate ocular spell, or cast a spell that... So yeah, it glows.
Hey, Marvin, check this out.
Oh.
He just steps closer and, just back and forth.
Oh.
No, he doesn't do that.
Great. Okay, I was going to be like, oh, great, Grandpa's stuck with me. Great.
I know. But
I do have low light vision, though.
Sweet. Yeah, that'll absolutely help you here. So, make a survival check. You got a... What do we have?
So what I actually do is I take off my horn, crack it, shake it, and then put it back on like a glow stick. Thank you, Raven Bastard. I'm actually going to use one of my nat 20s and get a nat 20 on that check because I have a 0.
Would you like to roll a natural 20? Roll a 20-sided dice to see if you get a nat 20 before you use the one that you automatically get?
I did not.
I was close.
Just give me the natural 20.
Okay,
it was close, but I suck at dice rolls.
That's fine. No, I agree. All right. So as you get your natural 20, you ironically bypass my encounter. Hold on.
Ha ha ha.
Freaking. Yeah, you bypassed my encounter. You know what? I will give you this anyway. Because I'm violent.
Oh, look at me! I'm bypassing the encounter. Oh no!
All right.
Oh, bleep!
As you're walking through the woods, all of a sudden, you see this creature watching you from the shadows. What do you do?
Where is it?
It is in the woods, just to the left of you.
Thank you.
It is definitely coming for you.
I am going to cast. I thought I bypassed it. All right, whatever. I am going to cast light.
In brightest day, in blackest night. No, whatever the fuck that is gonna sting my side. And you glow brightly. The creature disappears. Almost as if the light causes it to fade from existence.
I'm gonna move that light where it was just to make sure it is gone.
Very well. As it does so, you actually see a path that is nicely made and laid out. Quite a pretty path, actually.
Ha! I found the path! We won!
We did it! We did it! He did the thing!
We won the game!
We did the thing! Woo! Thanks for coming, everyone.
Ah, we did it, guys! Anyway, do.
Excellent.
Oh.
As you emerge from the forest, you find yourself at a path leading you to a cottage.
Oh no. I'm waiting for it to load. Give me a second.
Very well.
So yeah, now that we beat Pathfinder 2, when's Pathfinder 3 coming out? Oh, there we go.
Probably when D&D 6.2004 beta comes out.
Fair.
Yeah, that's right. Don't come to play.
All right, so I make it to this cottage, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Around. So I see there's a cottage, and I see that there is a house to my left.
It's a cottage. Cottage is a house.
Shut up.
What the fuck? What do you mean? You see a cottage and there's a house? No, there's a cottage. It's there.
Okay.
Cotton
Yes.
around.
Sorry.
You know, fuck it. Roll initiative.
Guess...
The cottage is angry now.
Oh no! It's a mimic. Ah! I didn't roll it in the thing. Oh no!
No, you don't have to roll it. It's fine.
3.
All right. You find a turnip. It is growing in a garden that grows adjacent to the cottage. You can see that someone tends to it quite lovingly.
It's a lovely turnip.
All right.
I go up to the cottage and knock on the door.
That is the shed.
That is a shed. That's what I was asking for the first time. All right, that's a good shed. Gonna go up to the cottage and I don't know if there is a door. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Oh, just give me a moment, dearie. I'm just coming over.
Oh no.
And emerging from the cottage is quite a dashing woman who, if it wasn't for the fact that her clothes look quite worn, as in, like, you know, looks like she's been wearing them for a while, they're aged, she would look like maybe she was once upon a time a noblewoman, steps out. Her hands are caked in what looked to be this sweet-smelling cookie dough, like she had just been, you know, making baked goods and the like, and she has, like, just this air of cinnamon and sugar. Oh, not often we get visitors this deep in the woods. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, dear. Actually, you know what? Give me a second. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this.
Actually, you know what? Roll initiative. Wait.
No, give me a second. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. Yes, I can. Okay. And
all right, sorry about that, dearie. Now, as we were saying, we don't often get visitors this far into the woods. What brings a fine, upstanding gentleman like yourself here?
Well, oh man, how do I do this? Give me a second.
Oh, well, I mean, you came to my house.
I know, give me a second. Okay, I am going to try to use, or can I do this once per hour? Dang it, I just used it. How far has it been since I did it on the aura sight on the owl?
I'd say about 2 hours, maybe 3.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna use aura sight, and again, just look at this woman. Like, I'm not gonna blink. I'm gonna stay focused on her, and I am gonna like try to have a conversation with her.
So hold on, let me just paint a picture here. So this giant rhino rocks up to this old lady's house and just power stares at her while while he's talking, just fixated. Boom! I am focused in on you. You and me?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
So, all right. So I'm gonna reach down my hoof and try to shake her hand and say, I'm pleased to meet you, madam. I was walking... I was just minding my own business, walking around the forest, trying to get some outside time, and I just seemed to have lost my way. Found a opening where I thought I could leave the forest, but happened to be here in the cottage. I've been wandering for about 2 or 3 hours now, and was hoping that I could find time for some rest.
She wipes her hands on her apron, because again, cookie dough and stuff, before taking yours. She hears your story and says,
Oh my, that is quite the predicament you find yourself in. Honestly, people get lost in these woods all the time. Of course, you're welcome to come and rest your shells.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't just
She,
still
she,
just
um, she, le-
fire.
she leads you into her house. It is a very warm, cozy, and just welcoming home. Again, you can see that the cookies in the oven that are roasting by this big clay fire just have this brilliant smell and scent of like it's caramel shortbread. And she says,
Pardon for my lack of knowledge, but do you drink tea at all?
No.
No tea.
I'm just gonna, my eyes are just gonna follow where it's going.
all right.
It's been a minute now, right? Hasn't it?
It has. So she's gonna, so she'll go and put on the pot of tea, and as she does so, your aura reading. What does your aura reading give you specifically?
Target's current parent attitude towards me, the target's current parent emotional state.
Confused.
And now for
confused.
this one. Damn. And a general assessment of the target's physical health, such as what conditions or affliction it has. I might need to succeed an occultism check
Occultism.
against the occultism.
That's okay. We accept all kinds of tisms here at the channel.
Shut up. I try my best. I'm not good with my words.
You have no idea how when we sat down to make this character, when you told me you were gonna play a Kashrishi, I sat there and I went, Duke is not gonna live. It's fine. You're good.
Occultism.
All right. So her attitude towards you is a little confused, but she seems to care. Her current demeanor is very calm. She is very collected.
Ooh. Okay.
As far as an occultism check, you may make an occultism check.
Okay. Screw.
All right. We also have a couple of donations, real quick as well. We have a nice, not 20. Sorry, we have Blink Dog and DM Steve, who have just donated. Could you write into chat, please, what your donations were, and we can get them squared away. With your natural 20, she is a Fibberson. Think of it this way. You see an aura, but that aura gives you like a visual of someone draping a cloth or a sheet over something. And all you need to do is reach out and pull that cloth to see the real aura.
I'm gonna reach out and pull the cloth.
All right. As you do so, you feel the esoterica and the magic slowly start to almost unwind. Nice. We have another boss battle. All right. As it unwinds, you watch as the room begins to shift and change. No longer are you in a quaint and cozy cottage, but a festering, rotting room. Almost as if someone had abandoned this same cottage for hundreds of years, with rot and growths basically everywhere. The furnace still burns, and the smell of cookies is still real. But you find yourself seated on a chair made of human leather.
Oh!
And the woman in front of you
Oh no, you pulled a Baldur's Gate 3, you jerk.
I did, kind of. As this happens, also welcome in Epic Realms. Good to see you. All right, as this happens, she looks back towards you.
Now, I know you said you didn't drink tea, dear. But, maybe perhaps, some warm milk, perhaps? Or just some water? Come now, don't be shy. It's no
What am I
trouble at
sitting
all.
on?
You ask her?
Yeah.
Well, it's not polite to say, dear, but I would assume it's your posterior.
What am I sitting on?
Oh dear. Did you have a peek at Nanny's wardrobe? It's not nice to lift the skirt up and take a peek at what's underneath now, is it, young man?
Sorry, as a kid, I had a very bad habit of panty raids.
Don't say that word
I
in
had
my...
a very bad habit of panty raids.
That's not what I was expecting to hear at all.
What if that's how you, like, condemn hags? You know, like, the power of Christ compels you. It's, I got a bad habit of panty raids.
Yeah. What? Oh. I'm glad that that's not my raid emote for like when channels raid in.
Yeah.
Look out, Penny raid. No. Okay, she looks at you and she sort of starts lumbering over to you. Now, as this happens, you notice that her form almost erects upwards. Now, here's a fun Pathfinder fact for you. Traditional hags in D&D, such as Annis hags, sea hags, storm hags, etc., don't really exist in Pathfinder anymore. Instead, the hags are inspired by witches of old folklore. This, with your natural 20 on your occultism check, you identify almost immediately. This is called a cuckoo hag. Or, as I'm sure some of you would recognize, the Other Mother.
Oh no.
The Other Mother from Coraline, in fact, is the type of beast or creature this is.
All right, I'll give that one to you. That's good.
So, she sits there and she's disappointed that you've seen what you've seen. She knows that you have used your magics to take a peek, and that has made Nanny quite angry. Also, you realize that when you said the word kids, that seemed to set her off.
I never said kids.
You did when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
The word kid seems to set her off, but not in a
Okay.
good way. Here, and that's interesting to you because the Other Mothers, specifically cuckoo hags, love kids, love children. They always make it so that their home, the one that they create, that illusion you saw, was better than their real life home, so that they decide to come and live with them. That's their MO.
Uh-huh.
But she seemed to be angered by the word, which seemed weird to you.
Why? So I've been hearing that there have been kids roaming around these forests. You know, young kids.
As you
getting
say this,
lost.
each time you say the K word, like her eye twitches and her whole body winces.
And these kids have gone missing. 36 kids have disappeared.
Shit. Yeah, okay. All right. You made your point. Roll initiative.
Not what I was trying to do, but all right.
She flies into a rage as...
Oh shit, she's a barbarian.
Yeah, that's it. Also, ta-da!
Dang, I might use a nat 20 on this one.
All right, give me 2 seconds. Let me... Because I'll also roll for her. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
There we go.
Crap.
Also, do you want to see the artwork for the Pathfinder Cuckoo Hag?
I would love to.
All right, check it out. I love the artwork. Hold on. Battle map. There we go. And I will share it with you and the audience.
Oh! That's actually kind of dope.
Yeah, crazy, right? All right, so she immediately... Sorry, that was very loud.
Oh, gosh!
She immediately flies into a rage, super mad, as she says, Kids! Kids!
Kids!
And then she says something you weren't expecting.
Curse you, Nick Knight.
All right, and we fly to
Wait,
initiative.
curse you?
Yeah, she said, curse you, Nick Knight. She rushes across the room, knocking over a nearby table before raising a razor
Could you share the map with me? Sorry.
Oh, I guess. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry, I
Continue.
forgot I
apologize.
changed it to the evil twisty one. All
good.
right. She raises up a large clawed hand. And as she does, she places a series of symbols in cobwebs that she weaves between her hands. And as they do, she unfurls them to reveal a symbol to you. I need a will save from you, please, as she casts Suggestion.
Oh, will save? Oh, crap. Will
Also,
save.
thank you to our dear donator, Blink Dog, for the boss fight.
Yes. Thank you. Crap.
All right, with 13, that is not enough.
Another nat 20. I don't know how many nat 20s I have, but I think I got like 3, 4, 2 more after this.
No, you have 5 hero points. But you can use a hero point to
That's
reroll.
Right. Oh, that's right. I got hero points. I will reroll. I reroll for the hero points.
All right,
That's
so
right. I'm out of natural 20s.
You're
I
out of
think.
nat 20s, but you have 5 hero points. Now you have 4. So roll again.
Fricker.
All
Hero
right.
point.
Sure, roll again.
What was it? Will save?
Will save.
Oh, okay. We're good.
Okay, that'll save. All right, so as she suggests that you take a seat, you reject her. And that is all she can do, because she moved and then cast her 2-action spell. It is now your turn.
I am going to use an action to ask her about Nick Knight. Why did she bring up Nick Knight? Because that is a very
Okay.
specific name.
Make it. Well, how do you want to go about it? Do you want to like sort of convince her to tell you, or do you want to like sort of provoke her into telling you?
Let's do a bit of deception.
All right.
And let me do like, yeah, Nick Knight, he sent me here. Yeah.
Okay,
Don't
give me
that
a
smile.
second. So here's another fun thing that I can do in Fantasy Grounds is I can set DCs based on your level. So this is your level 5 DC for trying to use deception. Go
Okay,
for
here
it.
we go. Oh, that went off screen. Hold on. Yeah. that
Yeah.
didn't work.
I don't need
Sorry.
that dice.
Hero point.
Very well.
I think I'm out of hero points.
You got 2 more left.
I got 2 more. All right, I got 22.
All right, with a 22. Nick Knight. Nick Knight. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I think I've got a voice for that one. Yeah, I do. Tell me if this is hard to understand, because I will Take it off.
Okay.
Nick Light cursed me. He made it so that I cannot lay hand or be near any child until I perform an act of true virtue. Ugh. Virtue. Disgusting. Filthy, vile thing. I would be sooner caught dead. But you're no child. I stick you in my oven, bake you just right, and turn you back into a child. Maybe that'll break the curse. Worth testing anyway. I'm sure your meat is going to be thick, Davy.
I'm gonna use an action to start moving away, and I'm gonna use my last action to say, I shouldn't say it in that way, but
Bring it on, sunshine.
why can't you touch children? Will the police get involved?
As she says this, with an insight bonus from Christina. Thank you so much,
Yes!
Christina. She takes a clawed hand and moves her dress to reveal her chest.
Whoa.
Yeah. As she does so, you see that there is a branded scar, almost as if someone had stuck her with a hot piece of iron. It glows with a strong sense of magic. In a very short way, she will tell you that Nick, in their last encounter, branded her with a pact seal. Nick helped her, and she helped Nick. But the favor that Nick asked was not part of the plan. I needed for Nick to disappear and make sure that heroes would not find me. Nick branded me with this symbol. So long as I wasn't hunting children, no hero would come find me. And I gave him a black candle.
Oh my gosh. So, I mean, that's all I could do. I don't know if you'll allow me to continue to talk.
She's gonna move up to you, and again, she's mostly angry. She throws over some more stuff, and as she does, she is going to try and use an acid grip on you.
Oh no.
All right. So acid grip is kind of like acid splash, but it just clings to you.
Okay, great.
All right. Make a reflex save, please.
You got it.
As you watch her claw kind of sweat. Oh, screw you
That was
guys!
close.
What
That was
the
close.
hell was that even?
Woo!
It literally hit the 1, teetered off it,
I know.
went back to the 1, then teetered and hit the freaking 19.
Oh, I know, I saw it.
Freaking whatever. Didn't need that anyway. It's fine.
Fight me.
So, unfortunately for him, that is not going to be it. But it is going to hit you for half damage.
Oh, dang.
For
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
half of max damage, which is 8 points of damage.
Ouch.
All right.
Wounded. 8.
You feel the sizzle of the acid as it reaches out to you. And now you watch as her hand is no longer there. It's now just dripping with this green goo. And you watch as this giant gooey acid hand now floats in the air.
Oh my gosh.
But
I'm
that
gonna
is
talk
her.
with her.
Yeah, that's her 3 actions.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to talk to her again. Say, so the 36 children, were you the cause of making them disappear?
No. I had no part in dealing with 36 children. But if I had, rest assured, their bones would have been sucked clean by now.
And you're stuck here. You can't do anything, and you cannot harm a child with that branding.
I can't even leave this house without...
She opens her eyes and realizes she did an oopsie. She then prepares to charge at you.
I'm gonna take my last action to. Whoop!
Dang it! Son of a bitch! She runs to the door and she stomps at the door and howls and begins to make the most god-awful noises.
With the screaming and everything, I am gonna cover my ears, and I'm gonna look at. Oh no, my actions are done. A hero point.
Yeah, go on. You got one more hero point left.
Okay, I'm gonna cover my ears, and as it screams out, I'm gonna scream out to her. If a child does come to you in need, will you give it a better home?
I'm gonna say that she's probably too angry and panicked to answer. The answer that you, I think, know, again, remembering you got the natural 20 to identify her and stuff.
Yeah.
You would know cuckoo hags do actually give them dream homes, but it's just that. It's a dream. They live and they siphon their youth and let them live out in that dream state. Think of it like being the Matrix. You're plugged in, you live a fantasy. You live a fantasy. It's your fantasy, of course, but she's just draining the soul, draining the energy out of that person or that child.
Okay.
So it's a very arguable thing because some kids are living in pretty rough situations anyway. You know, this is technically an upgrade. So take or leave what you will. However, one thing is clear. She has not taken the children, and evidently she helped Nick.
Use my action. What did you help Nick with?
Ooh, make a diplomacy check. Make a occultism check. That's good. All right.
Okay.
An answer comes back at you, but not from the house. From the garden that you were in.
Okay.
Over here. You look down at the plants, who seem to now have human faces.
No.
Granny Velinovac. She saw that man you was talking about, Nick. Nick came looking for the kids as well. Found her. Thought that she did it. They got into a fight. But Nick won. Well, sort of. They both left unhappy. And Granny Velinovac says that sometimes that's the best type of diplomacy, is when no one's happy. I know we're not happy.
You're not the children, are you?
Oh no, I'm a cabbage.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, all right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm a cabbage, and Granny Velinovac put a soul in me, so I'm a cabbage with feelings, and a soul technically.
A soul?
Yeah.
What kind of, like, was it your soul to begin with, or was this a new soul, or was this someone else's soul?
I didn't ask. I'm sorry.
How many plants are buried here? You don't actually have to count.
About 50?
Oh, 50?
Yeah.
Okay. Who are you
Meow.
waving at? Oh, the cat.
Mm.
I know she's wanting dad's attention.
I love her.
Do you know what happened to the kids?
Well, we know they came into the woods. You see, we plants, we talk through our roots, and we can hear and feel when things happen in the forest. The kids, they come into the forest, but then, almost like magic, they disappear.
So you have no idea where they went.
I'm sorry. But Granny, well, she said something to the man, to Nick. She said,
And
"Heed not the lambs who wander from the flock, but watch for the wolf who hides where your heart is."
right, a good cabbage. May I pat your head?
Yeah, I mean, I'm all head, so, because I'm a head of cabbage.
I hate you. Pat the cabbage head. Heed not the lambs who wander from the flock, but watch the wolves who hide where your heart is.
I'm a cabbage, I'm a cabbage.
Sorry, cat.
I'm a cabbage, I'm a cabbage.
Oh.
I'm a cabbage, I'm a cabbage. Oh, I'm a cabbage.
I'm gonna light the candle here.
Granny flips her fucking shit. You have the candle! Give it to me! I'll break it in half! And, yep, sure enough, the candle, as it is lit. Oi, mate. Oh! Hey, Granny. Looking good? You look fucked! Yeah. Fucking... what's up? Sorry, can we move a little bit away from the cottage with the screaming woman?
Oh yeah, here. I'm gonna just open the door to the shed and go into the shed.
All right, we go in the shed. All right.
So you remember the granny?
Oh, Granny Velanovac, yeah. Cuckoo hag. Ate a lot of kids in her time.
What did she help you with?
Well, I was looking for the missing kids, of course, and well, Granny operates very slyly. Doesn't take more than she needs and keeps her head down. Also enchants the forest, making it difficult to get around. One might say you would need a natural 20 on your survival to find her house without bumping into a bunch of dangers, traps and things, or monster encounters, or stuff that would have been really cool to actually deal with. But, but anyway, I found her nonetheless, and, we got into a bit of a thing. She made the candle for me, that brought me back so I could finish my unfinished business. She also gave me this useless bit of cryptic information about the case. I can't remember it for the life of me, though. Something about lambs and wolves.
Heed not the lambs who wander from the flock, but watch for wolves who hide where your heart is.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, man. So she
What a
wasn't
riddle.
the one. I know.
Make an intelligence roll if you would like a clue.
Yes, I would like a clue. I do not know what to do right now.
No, that's okay.
That was
so.
that's a
So I tell this to the audience as well. The way I also roleplay is I don't expect my players to do push-ups when I ask for an athletics checks. I also don't ask for my players to solve riddles in game without help from their characters. With an 11, you don't have too much, but I will give you this hint, and the moment I say it, you'll probably figure it out.
here, no. Here.
Yeah. All right. So, what can you find where the heart is? What is where the heart is?
What is where the heart is?
Yeah. The saying is, blank is where the heart is.
Home.
All right? Watch for the wolves who hide.
In your home.
Don't chase the lambs. The lambs referring to...
Kids.
So Granny is saying that the culprit is likely... home.
Home. So the culprit is likely already home.
No. The kid's home.
No. Culprit is the kid's home.
Or Nick's home.
Oh.
Somewhere
Okay,
familiar
then
to the kids. Yes, as Vala was saying in chat, somewhere familiar to the children.
Someone that's familiar with the children. The insane asylum. No.
Hey, guardsman.
I figured it out. Okay, I guess I will. I guess that will lead me back to Nick's place, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So boopity boopity boop. Goodbye,
All
Hag.
right.
Boop, 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 boop.
All right.
Kids. Ah!
Make a will save.
Oh, you son of a gun.
Do it.
Okay.
All right.
16.
You fail. She
Dang.
she casts sleep on you. You fall asleep in the mud. You wake up. You wake up 2 hours later. Nothing changes. She just wasted a little bit of your time there.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ah! And then just runs away.
All right. You head back to town. Jesus. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. Back in the town of Karsau. The day is now stretched onwards, and the evening is getting closer. Your performance was supposed to be a matinee, but I have now rewritten it to be a late night performance because I forgot that
goodness.
matinees need to be in the afternoon.
I forgot we're doing a performance here.
Yeah, fair. So we both kind of fucked up there. But yes, you've got about an hour or so left before your show starts.
Great.
Now, in the town, you're heading towards Nick's house. Before Nick vanishes this time, he will tell you where his actual house is, because he only took you to his office.
Okay.
As you arrive at the corner of this very well-to-do street, you see something that catches your breath. Nick's house, the apartment that he stays in, is in cinders. Burnt to a crisp. From the outside, you can see the windows with plumes of ash that have caked onto the walls of the building. The strong, almost still fresh smell of soot and smoke choke this alleyway.
I'll go up and is there... So this is freshly burned.
Within, like, say, a couple of weeks, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like a week at the earliest.
Okay. So, is there anyone around me?
Just random people.
I'm gonna try to stop a couple people and say, "Excuse me, do you know why this particular building?" Oh, yes. Good sir, do you know much about this burned building by chance?
Yes.
Wonderful. Do you know why they burnt it down?
Yes.
Can you tell me?
Oh, of course, my good sir. You see, a man apparently was kidnapping children and getting away with it. One says that he fell asleep with the candle too close to the curtains, and woof, up he went.
Mother fricker. I'm gonna
No
say-
one was surprised, to say the least.
What about the kids?
Oh, never to be found, I'm afraid. And we can't ask the poor lad. Died in his bed, they say.
Hey, there's a show happening later tonight. You should come see it.
Yes, I think I will. I'll bring my
Oh, perfect.
whole family. Family? Yes, Papa. Yes, husband. We're going to the theater. Huzzah! And we never see them
Great.
again.
They
Those
go to the
NPCs
wrong theater.
We never see those NPCs again. We never hear from them. We never find out about their stories, their journeys, their lives, their hopes, their dreams. Nothing.
That's a good way of writing NPCs out. I'm gonna go into the middle of the burnt house and I'm gonna light the candle.
The wrong context for that. I go into the burnt house. Fucking light a candle. Fuck this place and all the ghosts in here. All right. Okay. So as you go into Nick's house, you see, of course, the massive scene of the fire. As you enter the living room, you see that it's spread from the window that faces the street side. Glass, broken bits of the window have laid out in front of the floor here. Again, guards seem to have put up banisters, which you don't seem to care about or have any respect for.
Nope.
And you can also see there are several things like bricks and stones that were thrown from the street as well. There is another second side to this house. One side goes to the kitchen and the pantry and the laundry, and the other side has a single sliding door that goes to a bedroom. In the center of the room. Oh, do you want to look around before you light it, or after you've lit the candle?
No, I want to light it.
Okay. God. I mean, I know I have wild parties, but I think this one might have gotten out of hand.
Could you give me a little tour around your house?
Yeah. Well, this is what remains of my living room. Didn't spend much time here. Mostly on the job. Over there's the kitchen. Not much food in the pantry or the larder. Despite what people thought, being a detective didn't pay much until you found something of use. And here, and as you open the door to the bedroom, you see a bed that is, the room is engulfed in flames, but the bed has a small patch of unburnt part of the bed, the exact height and shape of Nick, as if he were asleep at the time he was burnt alive. He stops speaking as he sees it. Fuck, I wish I could
This is where you-
smoke.
Well, you went up in smoke.
He looks at you.
I tried to do comedian school. That didn't really work out.
You know what's really funny is there is actually a school for buffoonery here in the city of Karsau.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah, it's run by a guy called Tom. Tomfoolery, they call it.
Son of a gun. So, we're gonna just go for it. Where'd you keep the kids?
Beg your pardon?
Where did you keep the kids?
You watch as the candle glows a bit brighter. I didn't take those fucking kids, if that's what you're implying. Not implying, actually saying.
Why are you getting angry?
I'm getting angry because I gave my life looking into this. And the one person I thought that was going to help me out of this thinks that I did it? Where am I going to hide them, huh? Under my bed that I burnt in? Or maybe it's under my pantry filled with nothing but salt. How about here, under that brick?
If you had nothing to hide, you wouldn't be getting angry.
He looks at the candle that is now half melted. He says, I don't have much time. And this is my last shot at this. If I go down, and this is how people saw me, my whole career, my entire reputation, my life's work goes up in smoke with me. This is when you realize that he is actually covered and made of smoke from the candle.
Yeah.
But it's not from the candle, it's from the fire.
Right.
You hear his words. Make a perception check.
Okay. Okay.
With a 25, he is telling the truth. As far as the ghost knows, it was not. He believes Nick believes he was not responsible for taking these kids, and that he is here on unfinished business to find out what really happened. Also, real quick recap for the folks of us who have just joined in chat. Marvin has done an exemplary job so far, tracking down information regarding the death of Nick Knight. Learning that he was working on a missing children's case and traveling, following the clues that were left behind, Marvin found a hag who left a dire warning. Heed not the lambs who wander from the flock, but watch for the wolves who hide where your heart is. Marvin, upon investigating Nick's house, has found out that he was burnt alive and that many of the people in the neighborhood believed him to have been responsible for the kidnapping of the kids, which is why he was burnt alive and no one really cared.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Marvin is grappling with conflicted feelings. I'm going to say with an insight bonus from before, because we had another one stored. You are right in terms of maybe there's something suspicious here about Nick. But who killed Nick?
Right.
You then recall a parchment that you saw that was burnt.
Right.
It had the word, the name March on it, and a large sum of money.
March.
If you would like, you can make a society check.
Yes, I would.
in Pathfinder, society is used to kind of see if you can figure out things based on the comings and goings of the town. You simply don't know anything about someone named March off the top of your head. And for chat's benefit as well, we are currently on one hero point remaining, and we are coming up on the last 45 minutes of the stream. So anyone who wants to get their donations in, please feel free to. Oh no, that's not the thing.
Oh, we're playing Pal World.
We're playing Pal World. That's not the thing. Boom, that's the thing. Hey, welcome to Hero Zone.
Yes, hello, Hero Zone. I am okay. So I don't know about the money.
Oh no, you know about
Grandpa!
the money, but you all of a sudden you hear this. Oh, I'm coming, son, grandson, great grandson. What are you? Just hold on. I'm a bit turned around. Are you in a house?
Yeah, I'm in the house. Come in the burnt house.
The burnt house? You're in a bird house? What are you doing in a bird house?
Obviously, it's trying to get out of the rain. What do you think I'm doing here?
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna keep the birds out of the rain, that's for sure. But you don't go into the cage. You take the cage out the rain.
Get in here. The smoke's not gonna affect you.
Oh, okay, okay. You hear this? Oh, someone burnt this house.
Grandpa, this is embarrassing, but I need it.
Oh, that's okay. It happens to Kasriki your age. It happened to me too, and it happened to your father. You know, it's perfectly ordinary. Just, apply some ointment to your hands, your horn, three times a day.
I've been doing that. Shut up. So, I'm at a stump here. I need your help. I'm trying everything that I can. I just do not have the powers yet as a psychic to call upon certain dead or to get certain feelings. I am at a loss here. Where do I go from here? All I know is we got a burnt piece of parchment with the word March on it. Oh my gosh, Grandpa, you're a genius. I'm gonna I do try. I'm gonna use my psychometric resonate to get any emotional resonance coming from this.
All right. You focus on your emotional resonance. As you do, you get sadness, desperation, despair. You also get a strong sense of pride. There's also a strong work ethic. This was someone's entire life savings. You also hear water, like the ocean.
I hear water? March. Are we near a body of water, or?
Yes, the city itself has a small body of water not too far away that is often used for fishing. Such as fishing for crits, as Odd Bandicoot, boom, gives in a nat 20. Bandicoot, you bloody legend, you. Love your face.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna ask Nick. Did you have any connections with the fishermen over at the body of water?
The fishermen. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. One of the fisher folk asked me to look into the missing kids. Ulysses. That was his name. Ulysses March.
Ulysses March. Did this burnt the burnt paper here? Yes. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I do. That was the.
It says March.
Yeah, he gave me that. That's a right of transfer for money from the Bank of Abdar. It was to be given to me if I could find information about the kids, but it's so vague. I don't know more than that. I know where he is though.
Is this where your journey started?
I think it is, yeah.
You better lead the way right now.
He gestures over not too far away, about maybe a 5-10 minute walk to the river's edge that cuts along the side of the city. There is a port with a series of small fishing vessels that go in and out during the day, and who does like a bunch of like like the merchant traders, the large river barges, the ferries and stuff like that. All of them work around and do that sort of stuff.
Okay, perfect. I am going to go and find whatever, just anyone who was there and try to get answers on where Euceli's March is.
All right.
Or however you pronounce the first name, March.
Yeah, that was it. All right. You make your way over to the shipyard. As you head there, you walk down the road and ask if anyone knows a Euceli's March. Folks around here just call me March. As you see a
March.
fisherman. Ah, that'd be me. I'm afraid I don't know you, friend.
You don't, but I think you knew my friend Nick.
You watch as he has an angry look on his face. If y'all friends with Nick, then we ain't friends, 'cause he ain't no friend of mine. As far as I'm concerned, that bastard can rot in hell.
Well, you could say he really got burned.
Yeah. Definitely got what was coming to him. Filthy weasel.
I understand. What did he have coming coming to him?
He died in his own house.
Why?
In his own bed. Because he had it coming. Cared about no one but himself. Lived a poor man, died a poor man.
Died a poor man. I don't think he died a poor man. How would you know he died a poor man?
Died alone, didn't he? No family, no loved ones, no children.
Okay, and by poor, you're meaning the sentimental value of a family.
He nods. Also, as he nods, you feel inspired, and you gain another natural 20
Let's go!
from Bali Lale. Thank you, Bali. Mwah.
No, right, is that why you don't value your money and why you gave your life savings to him? By the way, Dag, I've been staring at him for at least a minute.
Yeah.
I didn't blink.
Oh, did you? Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Ah, you got me.
So when
you got me with
when
the
I
thing.
asked about
Yeah.
the money, I
You
want to
did?
read how he feels when I asked him that.
He is angry and disappointed. It's the same feeling as if he had lost a lot of respect for someone he really did like admire. That's kind of the sensations you get. Now, as he says this, he'll say that, you know what, I said all that and I forgot the question you asked. Not gonna lie.
No, you're good. I stared at him and I asked him about the money, and I wanted to get his feelings
Right, the
about
money.
what happens when I brought up the money.
Right. He said, yeah, so this is what he says. He says, I put together every single cent I owned. And all I wanted from him was a little help. A little help finding my girl. My sweet angel. No more than 10. And he turned me down. He looked me square in my eyes, and you know what he said to me? He said there ain't enough money in the world that he would accept for a dead-end case. Started going on about how his numbers and how his reputation would be at risk if he took on something that he couldn't solve. He had given hope on them without even so much as looking into a single damn thing. Then he burnt my check in front of me. Final spit in the face from that god-awful human. The gods wouldn't help us. He wouldn't help us. This town has good people here. None of them could rely on anyone.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to work you up like that. What if
You see one
If you
salty
don't-
tear running down the fisherman's stoic, chiseled cheeks. You realize he
Get
actually
back up
probably
there.
hasn't eaten in a little while. Likely he
Yeah.
sold every fish he caught to try and pay Nick.
Right. Listen, what if we go back to your place and I make you a meal?
Look, it's fine.
No,
Just-
no, it's not. You lost your daughter. You lost all your money. Let me do something good for you.
It ain't just me, son. And you look around and you actually see that quite a few people in the docks here have, kind of listening to the conversation. Your aura reading picks up the same thing from everyone. A loss. It's not that all of the victims' parents are here at the docks, but you see that this town, this neighborhood, has been greatly impacted by their loss.
Mm-hmm. When did it all start?
About 3 months ago. First child went missing after a fight with his folks. No one thought anything of it. They remember that they heard the sounds of her bell from her bow running through the streets at night. And then she was gone. Then week after week, it kept happening. The time sounds familiar. As you ponder the question, or ponder the answer, you realize this wasn't long after Knight's supposed encounter with the Cuckoo Hag.
Right.
The first one, not the one where he got the candle made.
Yeah. Okay, we got an insight bonus.
Inside bonus! Very well. With the inside bonus, you get the impression that everyone here, like the people that are, as they're talking to you, are answering your questions, but they're hiding something. They're all being super cagey about Nick. And everyone seems to be very invested when the conversation leans towards him specifically. The investigation? You've learned quite a lot. Even the point where they disappeared in the woods. And you don't think they'll give you more information about that. But about Nick, they've got plenty of stuff they're hiding.
Okay. Now, when you bring up Nick, it's funny that you talk to him like he didn't care. I don't know if you understood he had so much anxiety about the case on trying to solve it. Did you did you know that?
What do you mean?
I can read auras of people. I can sense their emotions in certain things they hold dear.
Sounds like a really
Nick
neat
was-
trick. You should do like a theater show about it.
Actually, man, I'm going to show later tonight. I would love to see you there. But
You hand him a business card, he takes it.
yeah, here you go. Yeah, thank you. I grabbed a pipe from his office, and it reeked of anxiety and uncertainty. He was on this case.
He was?
Yeah. He just
But he
didn't want
burnt-
to fail.
But he burnt the money. You're lying. There's no way he was on the case.
No, the check is right here. I'm gonna pull out the check.
Yeah, he recognizes the check. Do you pull out the case file?
Oh, I pull out the case file.
He looks at the case file and realizes.
I give him another business card. Come to my show. Pull out another case file.
As he has a look at it, he has a moment where you can almost see his heart drop as he goes, "What have we done? I didn't realize. We didn't
Sorry,
know."
What have we done? Do you want to explain that a little bit more?
He explains
All the
that
music started. You have no other reason. You gotta say it now.
Yeah, that's it. He says, "Look, we were desperate. The community was. We couldn't rely on the gods no more. So we went to Nick. And when Nick turned us down, that was just too much to bear. He then came poking and prodding around our house, treating us like we were criminals, like we were trying to cause a fuss so that people would pay attention to us, like we had killed our own kin. We had enough of it. But then the dreams started happening. Every night when we went to sleep, all of us, and just us, had dreams of Nick grabbing our kids from their beds, taking them into the woods and disappearing. Just like that, they were gone. It was too much. Every night, the same dreams. And for only the 36 of us, it's not coincidence. That was divine retribution. Us given purpose. We had to act on it. Gods. We were wrong. We set fire to that poor man's house. We killed him in cold blood. How can we live with ourselves? Now, OG Lava Kitten has redeemed an insight bonus. There is one last piece of the puzzle that you are missing. You remember Nick's apartment? The broken glass, the bricks, the stones, and stuff like that. Nick is a intuitive sort from what you've experienced. How is it that his house was burning and he died still in bed?
I I'm
You
gonna
then
ask one more
realize
question,
you're well. This is
Or-
inside bonus. So this is just giving you the clue of
Okay.
your inside bonus.
yeah, yeah.
Now these guys are talking about dreams, and the dreams now provoking them into attacking Nick. Nick not waking up from his dream. The children going missing only at night and wandering almost like they're sleepwalking into the woods.
Something is affecting. So something is infecting everyone's dreams and causing them to turn on one another.
Yep.
Listen, one last question to you. Did you have a fight with your child before they went missing?
He does not answer, but the expression on his face tells you everything. Yes. He likely got into a big fight.
Thank you. And I'm gonna go get the police because they murdered a man in cold blood. I'm kidding.
Guards! Guards! Guards!
Guards!
All
Guards!
these people! That guy!
Oh my gosh!
That guy! This guy! That lady! That grandma! That dude!
Please take my grandpa away from here too.
What? Oh, you son of a bitch! They'll never take me alive! Because I'm dead. Get it?
Yeah. Okay, so something's affecting.
I
the
said 'cause
sleep
I'm dead.
right now.
Hello,
Yeah,
is
I
this thing
get it.
on?
Shut up.
Sorry. You think for a moment that you have your show. In the bag of assorted gear that you received from the,
Oh right, I forgot.
yes, which you hadn't even looked at, which is fine,
No.
right? There is a dream catcher. You believe that with the
shoot.
right occultism check, you may be able to catch an entity, whatever that entity might be, from whatever dream they happen to be, and manifest them to be able to defeat them once and for all.
Okay. Listen.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna go up to every one of the fishermen. All
One by one?
36 of these.
Or are you like,
Yes.
okay.
Or just try to gather them around. And I say, everyone, I am Marvin the Magnificent. Please come to the theater at sundown, and I will have answers for your children.
They all look at each other and start to murmur. They all look back to Ulysses, who says, who nods and agrees and says, "Yeah, we'll be there."
Good.
Good.
I will see. Oh, right. This is when most of you are supposed to talk, and I'm supposed to disappear to the wind.
Oh,
Um,
should we just? They'd start looking around.
it's gone.
Okay.
It's gone now. Just
Yeah.
I'll meet you guys at the theater.
Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, fast forwarding a few hours later, a line is gathered outside of the opera. And people have gathered in the streets as people are chatting about this new show. Yes, I heard it was quite delightful. Met
Oh,
the
gosh
chap in
dang
the
it.
streets, I did. You hear all the fishermen wallering and chattering and stuff like that. You see the gnomish man going, "Yes, I believe that they believe this amount of people will do nicely." And you watch as even the barista lady who poured you coffee has
Yeah.
come in in like a little dress and stuff like that, and she's out of the opera. She's there with her sister. She's like, "Hey, listen, don't worry about it, okay? He was never good for you anyway. Just stay at the theater. It'll take your mind off everything. It's fine." Yeah, I've just been having the worst luck, and God, I've been having so much trouble sleeping. Yeah, no, me too. Me too. But this should take our mind off everything. Don't you worry.
All right.
The bandstand begins to rise music. Which sounds like this. As the ballroom music gathers up and rises. And you take to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, men.
You just say that.
Welcome. Yeah. I make the motion with my hoof too.
Yeah, that's it.
I welcome you here today at Marvin the Magnificent's wondrous show. Tonight, and tonight only, I will be doing a performance of a lifetime. One that will
astound. Thank you, Grandpa.
You're welcome, Teddy.
Oh gosh,
He's like still right next to my ear.
Don't worry, they can't see me, only you can. You're doing great.
Thank you.
I'm so proud.
Tonight, I will astound you with a trick. A trick that will make you feel like you're in a dream. A dream that when you wake up, you will feel refreshed and it will become reality. Sorry. Have it. Oh, thank you. Okay. Now, what I'll need from you, the audience, is close your eyes. Think of the one thing that you want most. Now hold on to that thing. Don't let go. And almost think yourselves like you are drifting off to sleep. Like you haven't had sleep in ages. Start slowly drifting. As I'm saying this, I'm slowly pulling out the dream catcher.
All right. The dream catcher glows in your hands.
Keep on thinking about the one thing you hold dear, the one thing that you want. And drift farther and farther.
All right. Make an occultism check.
You know what? I got a natural 20. Let's do the natural 20.
You've got 2 natural 20s, actually.
I got 2 natural 20s. Heck yeah, I do.
You have okay. So counter now is you have 1 natural 20 and 1 hero point remaining.
Yes. What do I ever got? Yes, natural 20. Let's do this.
Done. Hey, actually, you don't need to use it. You've made the success, so you can keep your nat 20 if you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll
Okay.
keep it.
All right. As you do so, all of a sudden, you watch as the Dreamcatcher begins to create a portal in front of you. And as it does so, it swirls to life, drawing energy into it. Until eventually you are pulled into the Dreamcatcher. Psychically. Your physical body's standing there, but your soul, your astral self, suddenly whooshes into the Dreamcatcher. And you find yourself
Thank you.
in what looks to be a massive laboratory, library, with a huge swirling vortex of energy that pulls outwards from where the Dreamcatcher seemed to be connected. Energy swells and gathers inside these massive glass tubes all around you. And you hear a voice.
So you're the one who has been poking around and asking about me. Searching for the children?
I feel incredibly strong in this state. Almost like I'm ready to level up.
Your levels mean nothing to me. You may level.
All right. Level up. And
I'm leveling up, baby.
And thank you for Level Up, who's just tipped the level up. All right.
Let's go. I'm gonna ask this voice. Who is this me you speak of?
All right. Actually, what level are you? You're level
6.
6? Get another level up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This level up comes courtesy of the 2 boss fights that we had. We did have 2 boss fights. However, I feel like there could have been more to those boss fights that we didn't get to.
Right.
So I am going to pull them towards and give you not 1, but 2 extra level ups on top of this as well.
Okay.
So we'll
cool.
have you to be
So
we'll
level
have you be
7.
level 8.
Oh, level 8. Okay. Hopefully, this will load.
So again, thank you to Schooly Eye and Blink Dog for the boss fights. They were still very, very fun encounters, and ones that were not planned, mind you.
Yes.
But they were dealt with pretty good, pretty well. All right.
Okay. There we go. There we go. We got 6 up finally. Let's see if 7 and 8 will finally appear.
All right. So we're at level 8.
Yes.
You've got some teeth on you, which is good.
I got a horn. Thank you, though.
That's true. All right. You ask, who is this me?
Yes.
I am the quiver of fear when your leg hangs over the bed. I am the breath you take when you feel a step beneath you disappear. I am the held breath in the moments before disaster.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Dag, but some of the words are cutting out and it's hard to understand what you're saying. Come on. Oh, there's 7. Okay, 7 finally loaded.
All right, there we go. Let's see. What did he say? I am the quiver of fear when you stick your leg out of the bed. I am the held breath when you think a step is falling beneath you. I am the terror that flaps in the night. No, nothing, Duke. Come on. The terror that flaps in the night. I am
Batman?
Darkwing Duck. No.
Oh! I haven't seen that forever, man.
That was such a good one.
Sorry, this Fantasy Grants is taking a long time in my hand.
That's why I was.
apologize. I'm
That's
still
why I was
getting
stalling a
brain.
little bit. Okay. But what you see rising out of the portal
Oh.
is a terrifying creature from myth and legend. It is a winged reptile with razor-sharp claws and scales. A dragon with scintillating patterns of smoke and darkness enshrouding its wingspan. This is a nightmare dragon.
Okay.
It says, "You may call me Erebos.
Erebos.
So I ask
All right,
again.
Erebos.
Your children are not among those who I have taken. The nosy investigator stuck his nose where it didn't belong, and I saw him killed. Why would you so readily follow him into the grave?
Why I follow him into the grave?
Yeah.
To be honest, I just wanted to fill a theater and save some kids.
Well, the theater will now be filled with your death and your blood-curdled screams. I wish I said blood-curdled screams first. Can I do a do-over? This theater will be filled
Yep, you're good.
with your blood-curdling screams. Yes, much better.
No, that was good. That was good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna go to initiative. You don't need to roll it because it'll
right.
roll automatically. Ababush. Erebos will go first, followed by you.
Dang. Okay.
He begins with a scintillating defense, covering himself with a myriad of nightmaric, horrifying visions, smoke with faces, human appendages, fingers, hands, teeth, eyes, just kind of swirling around him, making it difficult to see. As he does this, he takes a deep breath in and breathes a hallucinatory breath weapon at you. That is a failed save. You do have a hero point if you want to use it.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah? All right.
Well,
Oh, no. Well, that's a crit
take
fumble.
it back. Take it back.
Well, no, keeping in mind, it is at advantage, so it is only regular damage.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness.
What garbage
Holy
is that?
crap.
Where are my jinx points? I need my jinx points
Woo!
back. God damn it. Somehow,
Oh my
this dragon
gosh.
breathes nightmares at you, and you take freaking 12 damage.
Yes, I do, son.
The volume is very low. I will boost up the volume a little bit. Let me know if the music gets too loud. Okay. So, real quick. OG Lava Kitten has a divine intervention, which means, OG, at some point or another, you can force the GM to re-roll. So just let me know when that is. And it could be damage if you want me to re-roll. Just saying. If you want me to roll damage, I'll re-roll damage. You can also use divine intervention to get Duke to re-roll. So, you know, let me know. Let me know that. Okay. Insight bonuses from Odd Bandicoot. Now, each of these vials, these large bottles that you can see around the map, contain the nightmares gathered by this dragon over the expanse of this dragon's life. You see that there are these different runes on the semicircle around. This is where the children happen to be bound. You know dragons like to hoard things. The nightmare dragon is hoarding nightmares. But rather than going and harvesting nightmares one at a time, he is trapping the children here and using their nightmares to fuel his hoard. So that is your insight bonus into what is going on, thanks to our dear friend, Odd Bandicoot. But enough postulating. Marvin, the turn now goes to you.
I see that there's one alchemy potion that has been broken. What dare say happened to that?
One of them seems to have broken and spilled out. You see liquid seeming to be inside of it. It's almost like this translucent, blackish green, almost like tar substance in it.
Huh. So I wonder if do you really care about these vials? I'm gonna cast Shatter on this top right one, the one closest to me.
Piece of shit.
So that one.
All right, that one will shatter. No resistance, no recourse. He now receives a -2 penalty on all of his checks because he is
Let's go.
He is now not pleased. No, what are you doing? Stop that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I was just doing this. I'll cast Shatter again on this one.
Is Shatter a 1 action spell or a 2 action spell?
Oh, it's 2 actions. Sorry, the little notches on the side means.
Yeah, that's in that. There's the actions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was just trying to show you my cool moves is all.
He turns towards you, and you hear from below just this. I don't know if you can hear that.
I heard that.
Yep, there it is. Cool. All right, you have one last action. What do you want to do?
Man, I don't have anything I can really do. 'Cause I'm right here. I have to go literally up and around to even get to him.
Actually, think of it like you're on a higher platform,
Yeah.
and he's down below you, so you can see him quite clearly.
Oh, he's down below. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna kind of stay right here if he's below me. I don't really. There's nothing really else I could do. Like the only thing I can really do is Psyburst,
Yeah.
but I can't really. Oh, range is 30 feet.
Yeah, that's plenty. Psyburst.
How do I figure out distance?
If you right click, so he's about 20 foot away.
20 foot away. Okay. I will. Okay, these ruins here. You're saying he's hoarding the spirits of the children in these ruins, or?
The bodies, the actual children, they're there. They're alive.
Oh, the bodies are right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to destroy those. I guess I'll just Cyburst on Erebos.
All right. He makes a saving throw, which you can drop on him as you charge up your horns, magic energies, and once again, blast him. Oh, he fails the saving
let's
throw.
Go!
All right, drop the damage on him.
444, baby.
9 points of
Okay.
damage.
Fair.
All right. The dragon will leap up. You dare break my precious treasure. Do you know how long it took me to gather those? He reaches up his hand. He's going to use one action to, like, monologue. And his second action, he's going to use Dragon Frenzy, which is 2 claws and a tail strike. In any order.
Gosh.
Which, we're going to start with the tail strike.
Oh, no.
A critical hit. Oh, by the way, Murphberg has given you inspiration, which means your next D20 roll is at advantage. No, OG. OG, don't. Look, OG, listen, have I told you how pretty you are right now? Like, seriously? So pretty? My God. Dang it! OJ! Fine, I have to re-roll. Thank you, OG, for your...
Thank you, OG. I appreciate you. This is why you're my favorite right now. Yeah!
And no jinx points for Dag, so I can't do anything about that. Fine. So first attack misses.
Darn.
Second attack, he's gonna come in with a claw. Urgh!
Oh, no!
No more divine inspirations for you, buddy! All right.
Yeah, you just came back with a vengeance. Oh,
I did.
no. Oh, no.
So that claw scrapes through you for 33 damage. Pick a number between 1 to 5 for our critical hit.
3.
All right, with a 3, that is 1d4 persistent bleed damage as he lands a cut just above your brow. The blood trickling into your eye and causing you some bleed. And with his final action, a miss.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Unfortunate. All right, there we go. All right, so that is 3 attacks. Only 1 has managed to hit.
All right, I can't really do anything right now, so I am going to shatter that one.
The one next to it?
Yes.
All right. You turn around and you shatter it. Which, of course, is great because you don't provoke attacks of opportunity because, yay, Pathfinder, who loves their spellcasters. So you can do this unabated while within 5 foot of my dragon.
Absolutely, and then I am going to attack him with my horn.
Do it. As you duck your head down and you ram him square in the body with your horn.
Is that my second attack or is that my third attack?
Technically your first. Because
really?
Your spell is not that spell in particular because it didn't require an attack roll. Does not count as an attack action.
All right, here we go. All right, Dag, it's been nice playing with you. I will see you later. Thank you everyone for joining us. Marvin was a pleasure to play with. And
you know you got 2 nat 20s and a hero point, right?
I will use that natural 20 and hit him.
All right. Hold down left shift and drop your critical hit on him. As you duck your head.
It's like I hit him.
You hit him in in the claw, and it looked like you were about to skewer yourself in the actual claw, but then you tilt your head ever so slightly and you go underneath his toenail with your horn.
Yeah. Oh!
And you give him like a splinter.
Ow!
And he's like, ah!
So like, oh, you son of a gun!
This is literally the worst.
Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
Ow!
All right. So that is 21 damage to the dragon. Pick a number between 1 to 5 for your crit.
4.
All right. Piercing damage. You may make an additional attack against the same target.
Yes, let's go! Is that my +9 now?
Yes.
Oh, a miss?
That will miss.
Another nat 20. I'm using another nat 20.
All right, the other nat 20 comes out.
Okay, fair.
All right, 23 points of damage. And give us another number between 1 to 5.
1.
Wide open. He is now off guard.
Can I just like that second attack is just me digging my horn into his fingernail even more?
Yeah, just deeper. Ah. All right. He is now off guard, making him slightly easier to hit as he is just basically Oh wait, no, you do have inspiration. You do have you have advantage, so you can roll twice and take the higher. So if you want to roll that last attack again with the +9, I mean you might crit.
Well, I already used the nat 20.
No. Oh, yeah, no, but roll that one again. Trust me on that one. Because I'll give you back your nat 20, potentially.
I didn't get it, so.
Yeah, that's fine. So you would have gone for a hit. Yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. Done and done. So you have 1 hero point remaining. It is now the dragon's turn.
Yes, sir.
Dragon is super angry. Is going to...
Because I'm going to use my hero point and take another turn.
Go on, then.
All right, will do. How do I do... Okay, so for clarifications, do you guys have spell slots?
Yes.
Okay, how many spell slots?
I believe because you are a psychic... Let me just check this. I believe there is 2 for every level presently. Let me just double check. Hold on.
Okay, how do I mark those?
Okay, hold on. So if you go into actions...
Mm-hmm.
And then where it says psychic, there's a little magnifying glass.
Oh, it doesn't matter because I just leveled up.
Son of a bitch!
I just leveled up, baby.
And full healed too. So go on, level up
And
to level
full
9.
Level 9. My gosh.
Son
Dang,
of
it
a
must
bitch.
Suck.
If anyone
Must
would like to
suck
level
to
up my
be.
dragon, just
That's not part. That's not part of the stream, dude.
One,
John,
2,
this is
3,
about
4,
me,
5,
Dag.
6, 7,
This
8,
isn't a
9.
fundraiser for you. What makes you think this is a fundraiser for you?
That's true.
No.
That's fair. That's fair. It's my mistake. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah. Better
Alright.
apologize.
All right. It's fine. And a divine intervention in play from Raven Master as well. So Raven, you also get the option to let either me or Duke reroll by force. All right. Well, yeah, your full spell slots again.
Let's go. It doesn't matter. Okay, I am.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I forgot. So among the spells I actually gave you, this level you actually get an ability called Mind Probe. So if you wanted any last exposition dumps,
Oh, now's the time to get
just
it.
saying, you know. And you have a reaction
Right.
called Rebounding Barrier.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah.
So as this loads, obviously I'm gonna take an action, and I am going to.
What do you mean
Cast
unlock
Shatter.
secret? Oh no, that's fine. Never mind. Ignore that.
I'm
I was
gonna
like,
cast Shatter on this one.
God fucking damn it. Okay. My shit!
one.
So now he's taking a -6 on everything he's doing.
Let's go. Sorry, I'm still the thing is still loading. I don't know why it's taking forever.
Hold on. I can fix that, I think.
Mom,
Alright, do you still have those other sheets open?
How do I close them?
Top right, there should be an X mark.
Like up, well, yeah, I have them closed, but they're like up in the, like, in squares at the top left. know?
All right. Right click on anywhere on the map. Okay, we're gonna do this super quick. Just super quick troubleshooting. Right click in anywhere on the map that's not on, sorry, anywhere on the Fantasy Ground desktop that isn't on a window or a map.
Okay,
And then,
I got level 9. Sorry.
okay, end session,
It just,
return to title, and then just log back in.
oh no, oh, well, okay, hold on. Now it's crashing.
Yeah, that's why. We've never actually, I've actually personally never stress tested like this where I've got one person with like 20 sheets, but now I've unassigned those earlier levels to you. So now when you log back in, it should only give you the one.
Okay. It crashed, so give
All
me
right.
a second.
Well, in the
everyone.
meantime, you have cast, I mean, you've also got the map you can see here. You've cast Shatter on the glass orb. The dragon
Yes.
is enraged. It's infuriated. It is taking a -6 to all of its stuff. It is actually looking weaker by the second.
Good.
Do you say anything to it? Gloat to it? You have one action remaining.
I want to attack it, but I'm waiting to see what any of my new, if I
Yeah,
have
but
any new.
we're gonna do the banter thing, you know, while we're waiting to the.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll use an action to be like, huh? What? You sad about your little glass balls, huh? What?
Yes!
You also have glass balls?
Oh shit! You know what? He takes. He takes 4 points of burn damage.
Dang, that's awesome. I bet if you sat down, you'd shatter them, just like your dreams. Oh!
My
I
feelings.
thought that one was good.
My feelings.
My feelings.
My feelings. Okay. Marvin, you've got your character sheet, level 9.
It is trying to load.
It's taking its time. That's okay. It should be easier now.
I'll just horn attack him.
Yep.
So just roll the horn attack for me for level 9.
I will do so. All right. Take this horn attack. Kia.
Dag, you suck.
A natural 1.
I'm never having you roll for me again.
Well, technically speaking, Revan does have a divine intervention, and I think you are officially out of stuff.
I'm out of everything.
You are
Yeah.
out of everything. All right. Make a pick me a number between 1 to 5.
Darn.
Oh, what? Revan comes in and re-rolls your attack.
Let's go.
All right. Revan, divine intervention,
There we go.
speaks. Ooh, but that will... Oh, actually, hold on. Wait. No, he does have penalty because he is off balance. His
There we go.
AC
Okay. All right. I got my character sheet up.
Nice.
Share the map with me again.
Done. All right. His AC is 27. You got a 23, so that's not going to help you. Okay. All right. Well, no fumble at least, which is good. But that is your... That is the end of your action.
Sounds good.
Erebos is going to just eat you. I'm going to fucking eat you. I'm going to swallow you and add you to my digestive system.
That's a critical?
That is a critical hit because in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, if you beat someone's AC by 10 or more, that will count as a critical hit. Didn't he have advantage?
Reaction, rebound barrier.
Oh, wait, no, I forgot he had... Oh, no, what do you do?
You swiftly raise a reflective barrier, reducing physical damage and rebounding it onto your attacker. You gain resistance 10 against one physical damage type the triggered attacking deals. Your attacker takes 5 damage of the same type.
Well, wait, what's the heightened ability? Is there a heightened ability?
A heightened ability? +1. The resistance increases by 2. Damage dealt to your attacker increases by 1.
Okay. Well, that will indeed rebound. It is not a crit, however, and you take 23 points of damage, which gets reduced
Dang.
to 13 damage.
Yeah, yeah.
So as he goes to hit you, boom, the attack bounces off. Angered, he is going to go for another hit, still with a -6 penalty. He is definitely slowing down.
Golly.
All right.
Force, dang.
And we have another inspiration from chat. All right. And his final action, he's going to swing with his tail
Golly. Oh,
for
oh,
a critical
yes!
miss. Oh, 2 inspirations.
1.
All right, 1. What do we have? Bent.
Thank you, chat.
He takes 3d6 points of damage
Yeah, you do.
as basically when he hits you and your armor, his tail breaks at the tip. You know, like just the little end bit.
Oh. Dang. It broke up the tip.
Yeah, snapped off at the tip. Ouch. No bueno. All right. That then brings it to your turn. The dragon howls in pain. He says, "It is not meant to be like this. I am an all-powerful creature from beyond the realms of the esoteric imagination."
Cool. I'm gonna shatter one of your balls again. I'm gonna
Fuck
shatter
you! All right.
And then gonna dig my horn deeper into its toenail.
All right. You roll with advantage on this one.
Oh, I do?
Yep. And roll the second one. Okay, cool. That is a hit.
Same roll. That was the same roll.
Same roll. All right, that's 8 points of damage.
Let's go.
All right, the dragon takes another deep breath. And uses his breath weapon yet again.
Cool. I'm gonna use my last level 4 to rebound barrier that. Oh no. That's only physical attacks. Never mind. I take it back.
Very
Take it back.
All right, you fail to save against the attack.
Stop! No!
And that is 29 points of damage.
Whoa! Oh, you already rolled. Nope. I should have used the inspiration.
Inspiration? Yeah, no, we can still do that.
Divine healing!
Fuck off! Who had that?
Yes! Yes!
Revan! All right, hold on. Let me see if your advantage worked. Okay, your advantage would have saved you from a crit fumble. I mean, technically.
There you go. Yeah.
Divine healing. You now are on full health and have the effect of a long rest courtesy of
Yes.
Revan, which means all of your spells, all of your powers, all of your abilities fucking reset.
Yeah, they freaking do.
All right, well, that was my breath weapon. Now I guess I'm gonna try and eat you again, but with a -8 to hit.
Can you like, can we take a moment, like, cinematic? This dragon just inhaled and let out this breath weapon, and for some weird reason, I look better than before.
Oh, you know what? I've got a way to do this. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Give me a second.
Like, just, like, I'm like,
Yeah, no,
I'm like
that's-
crippled and like down. All of a sudden, the breath weapon hits me, and I'm like wearing a cape and just da 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 da.
All right, here we go. Okay. The dragon raises its mouth, and as this scintillating spray of nightmare fuel pours over you, you watch as this beacon of light shines from your horn, and like a wave parting the sea, cuts straight through as two huge towering waves of nightmare cannot penetrate through you. And all of a sudden you feel on your shoulder Nick with his ghostly hand on one side looking at you, kind of nodding, him holding the candle that's burning out faster and faster as he channels that fire into you, healing your wounds. And on the other side you have your grandfather who is holding you, and he has in his hands a Chinese takeaway menu, and he wants to know what you would like for dinner. As
I look at him and I go, orange chicken. Looking directly at him.
and as you say that, the nightmares suddenly separate outwards in a burst of orange light as your mental visualization and your lucidity in this moment explodes in a huge wave of mental and psychic energy as it shatters the spell and you emerge fully healed and restored. The dragon then tries to eat you.
Son of a...
Ah, no! No! What the hell?
Oh, here you go, Dak. Oh, that's a reroll.
You know what?
3.
Death by orange chicken. Fucking stupid fucking dragon. Okay. 3? All right.
Yeah.
Number 3. Oh, good. 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 So glad I got this one. Make my dragon really cool. That'd be really cool to fight Duke. Fucking dragon. Yeah, I think he'd love it. He'd be all like, ooh, wow, a dragon. Never fought one of them before. Oh, good. Good. And I'd get an 18 and fail. So what he does is he misses, hitting you as he leans back to try and bite you. And as you know, dragons, upon their very, very long and slender reptilian necks, whip backwards and whip forward before slamming his face into the into the tiled ground, breaking his nose and stunning him.
Yeah!
He is now stunned 3, which in Pathfinder means he loses 3 actions on his next turn, then getting reduced to
Let's go.
stun 2, then getting reduced to stunned 1.
All right, you know what I'm going to do?
Kill
I'm going to go up.
No, sorry, Darren.
What'd you say?
Well, I can't fucking do it.
Okay. All right. Okay. What I was going to do
Yeah, go on.
is I'm going to go down
Mm.
and I am going to psychic burst him.
Yep.
Yeah, psi burst.
Mm-hmm.
Like go down just with my horn, touch, just have the power emit from his nose and hit it. I'm guessing, does he have to make a save, or do I just roll to attack? If they're stunned?
No, you just automatic. It's a saving throw, but he is automatically going to fail. So you just roll damage.
Okay, what's the difference between the 5d4 and then like the 10d4?
Okay, so that one is whether or not he critically fumbles. So you roll the reflex on him, but he will always fail. If he rolls a critical miss, then you'll do the 10d4.
Ah, okay. So do I do the 10d4 then?
No. Roll the reflex
Okay.
on him first.
What's the reflex?
So drop the reflex on him. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. Do that one more time. I need to add the -8 to him.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Have to.
We're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting.
All right, now
we're
go.
waiting. Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
he
so
fails.
just failed. All right.
All right.
Dang, 2 months, 11 points.
As you hit him once.
Cool. And then I am going to cast Shatter Mind.
Oh damn. Okay.
Okay. Does he have to roll save? You suddenly mind defense. Okay, what is that? Telepathically assess the minds of your foes. You deal mental damage equal to 2d4 plus your spellcast ability modifier to all enemies with a basic will save. So they got to make a save.
Nope.
Okay. Don't be too happy.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Wait, that's not all it does, is it?
Yeah, 2d4.
What level spell is that? Hold on.
That's a level. Wait, that's a can. Wait,
No, that's
it
a
said it was a
third level.
cantrip.
No, that's a oh yeah, no, it is a cantrip. But you cast it at a 3rd level.
Oh, okay.
So that should be 2d4. Oh, it's an area of effect. That's why it's so low. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, gotcha.
Creatures that fail are stupefied. That's also there. So yeah, you also give him stupefy.
Let's go.
All right, so he's slightly less
I go
intelligent.
down. Yeah, he never was in the beginning. I go down and touch my horn to him, and like the psychic power goes around, and then it like goes into his mind and shatters it at the same time.
All right. As you start shattering his mind, he has now gone from stunned 3 to stunned 2. He gets no actions this round. It is now your turn.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. I'm gonna destroy his last ball with shatter because I just can.
No! You watch as the energy surrounding the kids now dims. And the kids sort of fall to the ground, and they seem to just be like kind of lay down, like they're asleep.
And then I'm gonna look at him and be like, now it's time for your nightmare to end, and I'm gonna attack him with my horn.
Do it.
I will. Darn! Please tell me I have advantage or something.
You do have one more inspiration. Yes.
I'm gonna use one. I'm gonna use the inspiration. Because that would be a really bad line to miss on.
What?
Let's go!
The fuck is?
Let's go! Let's
You-
go do the
You had such a slow start.
I know. Oh my gosh.
All right, critical hit. Let's see it.
Yeah, you're dang right it is.
All right, 28 damage to Erebos. He is looking so grim. All right, pick a number between 1 to 5.
One.
1. All right. That is tenacious wound until he is healed. Oh, he cannot heal any damage he takes until he rests. So he can no longer he
Well, guess
can't use
what?
any healing or restorative powers. All right.
Yeah, take that, sucker.
That does suck. All right. You do have another inspiration coming from Revan.
Let's go, Revan.
All right. So your next attack is at advantage. So shatter your horn. He now has one action he's going to use to rip his mouth out of the ground. He is no longer pinned to the ground.
Cool.
Yep, hold on one moment. I feel like I've got two tracks going over the top of each other here. All right, there we go.
Ah, that's how. Okay.
All right.
Shatter mind.
Okay,
Done shatter. Okay.
your turn.
Oh, that's all he did was just rip it out?
Yeah, because he only had one action. So now in the next turn he'll get two actions.
Okay, I'm just going to all 3 attacks go with the horn attack and just drive my horn into its sternum.
All right, let's see it.
First attack. Well, I'm gonna use inspiration on that one.
Yep. So roll with advantage.
Dang, that
That is
sucks.
a miss.
All right,
Second action.
Second attack. Oh no!
Critical
action.
miss.
Oh shoot.
Pick a number between 1 to 5.
7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Or 4.
4. I was gonna go with 7. I can count to 7. Here we go. You are fatigued. All of your
that makes
attacks,
sense.
everything that you've been doing up until this point, you feel your body slowing down. You feel that you're starting to find your breath heavier and heavier.
I've never fought before, so I'm trying again. Last attack.
Hold on.
I know.
Get your asthma inhaler. All right, and your last attack with an 8 is another crit fumble.
That's 1. Dang, that sucked.
You are now off guard for 1 round.
No,
Which only
those
give-
make very good sets between both of them.
Oh, it does, 100%. The dragon, bleeding profusely from its scales, also
Good.
breathing heavily. You can see that some of its jaw has been dislocated. It cannot use its
Good.
jaw weapon, or its breath weapon, but it still has its whip-like tail. As it swings out, you dodge.
Battle of the misses, baby.
Second attack. It is gonna swing again. With a hit.
Dang.
The tail does 12 points of damage as it hits you hard in the side. Marvin, you're up.
Okay, I am going to... Man, 2 attacks with my horn and 1 Psyburst.
All right. First attack is a fumble.
So, fatigue means what?
Fatigue is a -2
And
on
off
your
guard.
rolls. Also a
It's
-2 on your
already a
-2 is on your
Okay, so
attack
you-
rolls with fatigue, -2 on your AC for dodging for being off guard.
Dang.
Um,
4.
you start bleeding. 1 persistent bleed damage.
What did I do?
As you've rammed your horn in, you've managed to catch one of his like large protruding like quills. It has hit you in the side.
Cool. All right. Second attack. Oh.
That is going to.
Oh, sorry. I didn't roll it on him. Let me roll it on him.
Okay.
Oh!
20 or
Will you
bust.
count that or no?
That is it. All right. The nat 20 comes in. This could be it.
We'll see. Nope.
The 17. That is not it. Oh, it is not
No,
even
that
low
is-
enough for a do or die either. All right.
I know. All right. Psyburst. Here we go.
Give us a number between 1 to 5.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Uh,
Piercing damage. You puncture his lung. He starts to
Yes!
suffocate. Jesus.
yes!
All right.
Makes sense. All right. And now Cyburst with my horn in his sternum, Cybursting him. Please fail badly.
Crit fail, double damage on your Cyburst.
10d4, baby!
All right, let's blow it up. Let's see how this looks. Is this gonna be it?
29. Did he die?
29 damage. Please describe your victory over Erebos,
Ooh.
the Nightmare Dragon.
All right. Here's what's gonna happen, okay? I'm gonna call the police and tell them to get Erebos.
Woo!
No. What I'm gonna do is with me bloodied up, we're both trying our best to knock each other down, but I have the power of Nick. And I look at him one last time, and I nod at him. He nods at me.
He does.
He burns the last bit of his candle. I go and ram my horn into the lungs of Erebos. Then there's a big psychic energy from my Cyburst, and it emanates. When it emanates, it destroys Erebos. And there is just this bright light that starts to envelop the whole room as the nightmare has finally ended and light has entered the life of all these children. And I would like to say that we end up back into the theater after that.
We will. The children awaken.
Oh, in the hag's house? No!
No. No. They were there the whole time under the floorboards.
Oh, damn it!
No, God damn it. There. Stay there. You awaken, as does the audience, in the theater. There's a moment of tired confusion as they awaken. What's going on? Oh, I think that guy did his trick. He did it. He did the thing. He did the thing. Woo!
Behold! Your children have been brought back into this world.
What do you say? You said your children have been brought back. Oh, where are they?
You will find them at home sleeping in their bed.
A bunch of people immediately get up and start to rush to the thing, to the aisles, and
Oh, but wait, make sure you leave it. Oh,
the stage is set. The first person to approach you happens to be this dude. Well. Color me surprised. It seems as though maybe this show isn't a bust at all. We'll be renewing your contract for the full season. Strangely enough, I didn't think marketing this ghost experience as a reason for adults to finally get a chance to nap away from their kids. But you know what? Low-key freaking genius. Who knew there was so many tired parents out there?
do you have kids?
No, filthy creatures wouldn't let them in my house.
All right, okay, then you wouldn't understand.
No, not at all, but I do understand one thing, and that is money. And this show is going to make us lots and lots of money. Ha 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 ha. Ah. Now clean up the stage. It's slippery here. He steps on the ectoplasm and leaves.
Hey, Grandpa, could you clean up the stage?
Hey, what? Oh no, my tether to the world is slowly fading.
You're not, you're stuck with me, Grandpa.
Shit. Well, cheese it. He just runs.
Oh, what?
At this point, the conductor sort of gets up onto the stage, and he has like a spray bottle and a bit of rag. And
I
he
thought you were gonna say he comes up with a spray bottle and sprays me in the face. Like,
in the face.
bad.
No, bad. No, he sprays the floor. He starts cleaning it, and he says, "You did a good thing, man. Bring
Yeah.
back those kids."
Yeah.
So, what do you do now? Everyone's left. Show's over.
I think I'm gonna go enjoy a nice long rest.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this. Why don't you head on out?
Thanks. I'm gonna like try to say his name, but never realize I never asked it. So I'd be like, thanks.
It's all good.
Uh,
Ralph.
okay. Ralph. Thanks, Ralph.
You walk off stage, and as you do, the lights begin to dim, leaving only a spotlight on Ralph. As he's cleaning up the floor, scrubbing, cleaning, scrubbing. He stops and he looks out, and he says, "You know, it's weird. I thought with, a show like this, it would be kind of like more of a spooky horror kind of thing. But spooky horror things, they don't end with happy endings, the kids coming back and all that. In fact, back at the witch's hut,
Damn it.
you hear a voice coming from within. So, the children are safe. That's good. They all got back safe, huh? Wonderful news indeed. Whoever helped the investigator find those children must be a kind soul indeed. One capable of an act of virtue. And that is where we're going to end today's session. Woo! Woo! Yay! Oh, all right. Let's go over here. Dude, that was so much fun. I'm sorry, we
That
did
was
go like
good.
we
That
went
was
like an hour over what I said we would, and that's my bad. I'm sorry, but it was so much fun. I don't know.
Shoot.
We did.
Sorry, Amy has been trying to call me. I haven't. Oh my gosh, hold on.
Tell Amy I'm really sorry. And oh no, hi Amy. Shit, I'm in trouble with Duke's wife.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry, Dag. I will be right back.
Yeah, you can be.
She literally just tried calling me 6 times and then sent me a text saying I legitimately need your help.
Do the thing. Go the thing. I'll stay here.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Hi guys. So I was Duke's friend before like slighting Amy. My bad. Yeah, way past bedtimes and stuff like that. Honestly, it was so good. It was really, really great to get to run through this adventure. Again, blown away by the support today. This is so incredible. Thank you everyone for that's the true horror story. Duke missing 12 calls. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. But honestly, guys, $675 made towards trip money, which is amazing. Thank you so much, guys. It goes a long way, especially with my travel abroad. Mostly I'm not gonna lie. Actually, you know what? This is a really good time for story time. Actually, when I went to Gen Con when I went to Convergence in 2019, I actually got trapped in LA for a little while. It was a nerve-wracking experience because the travel card that I was using was not being accepted by the hotel. And apparently there was a fraud claim on my card, despite having told the bank that I was going to travel, yada, yada, yada. Long story, things happen. And I had no money. I had no, hotel. I had nowhere to go. I was stuck. And the only way to get money was to call my partner, who at 4 a.m. in Australia to try and get her to sort out business bank stuff in Perth at the time that Perth banks opened. And I will never forget that feeling of like, just that kind of having my hands tied and not being able to do anything. So this, it was in 2019. Yeah. No, not 2019. Sorry. Convergence last year. Sorry. I was thinking 2019 was my first Gen Con. That was a whole different thing, but yeah. So this money here goes towards the travel. It goes towards my emergency funds. It goes towards being able to look after me in the event that stuff happens as well. Because, for me at least, if I get stuck in America, that's a huge blow to everything. So, this is so much assurance, so much safety for me in my travels. And I appreciate everyone who donated today. You guys are incredible. You've blown my mind. You've been so generous. And that is the 6th way one can serve human. So yeah. Hi, Duke. Everything okay?
Hello. Yeah, everything's fine.
Am I in
It's
trouble?
just
Am I going to get
nighttime
glitter
stuff.
bombed?
No.
You sure? Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm sure. You're good.
Yeah.
We're all good.
Yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, so look, we did go an extra hour. The donations were amazing. We made $675 today, which is fucking incredible. I was just saying how much it is a massive assurance to my travel to, be here. And Legends of Avantris coming in with 400 people.
Jeez.
Guys, listen. Let's start with a couple things. First of all, Legends of Avantris, thank you for joining. We are literally just about to wrap up our game. We're doing a very, very quick post game. But guys, if you haven't done so already, number one, please go check out Legends of Avantris. They are like paramount, like literally the gold standard for what I consider to be RPG streaming at the moment. They are a wonderful group of kind-hearted, spirited, and hilarious people. Absolutely go support them on all the platforms, Twitch, YouTube, everything. And secondly, if you guys are coming here, hi, I'm Michael, I'm the Dead Odds Gamer, I'm the Pathfinder guy. This is Duke. He is the face, the person, the entity behind One Shot Questers, an incredible and amazing comedy sketch channel that specializes in RPGs and especially Dungeons and Dragons. We have brought Duke onto our channel to play Pathfinder because that's what I do here. We Pathfinder. And if you are interested in Pathfinder, learning Pathfinder, watching playthroughs and stuff, yeah, give us a follow. You won't regret it. We were just doing a donation for my travels to Gen Con this year, where I will be hanging out with the LOA guys, because freaking love you guys. And I see Smoking Barrel as well. Good to see you. Oh man, so many people. I wish I could stop to say hi to everyone, but if I did, we'd never end, and we're already an hour over time. But before we go, Duke, this was your, what I'd like to say is closer to your first hands-on go at Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And I know that you are a D&D fanboy through and through. And I want to tell this to you and to me and to everyone. I love D&D too, right? I fucking love D&D. I have so much fun with D&D. I'm really excited about all the new D&D stuff. It doesn't mean I don't love Pathfinder or that, I won't do D&D stuff. It just means I fucking love Pathfinder and I love sharing it with my friends. So, this isn't a comparison. And I want to prefix this for Duke's fans and my own. What I want to know is, in a bubble, in its own space, how did you find your Pathfinder 2nd Edition experience?
I mean, since I've played DC-20 as well, I kind of already understood how the multiple actions worked. And so I actually got really familiar with it. And so when it jumped over to Pathfinder, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, like, cool, this makes sense. I enjoy it. I personally don't like the one thing that I hear from people is, oh, Pathfinder 2 fixed a lot of the problems with D&D. I guess I haven't really like jumped into Pathfinder yet, but like part of me is like, oh, cool, this is like just, a new fun way to play TTRPGs. I really enjoyed it. If I want to play something that's, I guess, has like a lot more customization and a lot more options, I definitely would play Pathfinder. But yeah, I loved it. It was just a different way to play a TTRPG, and I enjoyed the mechanics. I didn't really see anything that like fixed any issues, if that makes sense. I'm just like saying what I've heard all the time, but like
no, I get exactly what you're saying. So I always describe it like this. Whenever I talk about Pathfinder, right, it always feels like I'm like running around with a fire extinguisher going, it's not that bad, it's not that bad, it's not that complicated. because
Yeah.
a lot of people do the comparison. They do the whole thing where it is very much like, what does it fix? What is it better? What is it
Right.
you know, what's this and that. Also really quickly, thank you to Dice That Hate Dag, tipped $25. Thank you. Yes, Dice were definitely unkind to me today. But that's the thing, is when I came into Pathfinder and Pathfinder 2nd Edition, I wasn't sitting there looking for a fix. I wasn't looking for something better. I was just looking for something fun, something my speed.
Yeah.
And it works. It's a fun game. It does its thing, you know, and DC 20, having, you know, gotten my hands on it and played it as well. Great system, great fun on its own. And D&D, great and amazing game. And I would absolutely use them for different things, you know. For me, if I want to be cinematic and really give options to my players, like really let them, like, because not everyone has the GM's creative mind and yada 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 that's gonna come up with a million different things. Some people need that guidance and need that, like, kind of like, I want to shatter your mind, or oh, I'm going to probe your mind for this information, or I'm going to do this. Doing anything becomes way more viable, for me at least, when I have those prompts from my abilities, prompts from my characters, my NPCs, my bad guys. But if I wanted to get someone into RPGs simply, where they can enjoy it, dive in, not overthink things and stuff like that, D&D is my go-to. I love D&D. D&D is a great introduction to systems like that. And you are one of the most enjoyable people that I have ever played with on the table. And that is a very big list, as I'm sure everyone who knows me knows that that's a huge list. And getting to play Pathfinder with you, even silly stuff like this where we got to, like, level up and stuff, it's not about the rules and the crunch and the mechanic. It's about having stupid conversations with Grandpa. It's about having that realization of, oh shit, I am sitting in human faces talking to a hag. Fuck. You know, all these sorts of things. You know, that's what this is about. And I feel like there are certain people who I can share that with without any, like, cause to, like, have to hold back and do stuff. And you today were just a pleasure to play with and to spend some time having a good time. Because you know, we're both very busy people and we don't have much time to do stuff like that. So thank you for your time and things like that. Before we go,
for sure.
Plugs, things like that. Let's talk things.
Yeah. You can find me anywhere at One Shot Questers. Our main channel is YouTube. That's where we post most of our stuff. We're doing a lot of streams over there. We post a lot of our sketches and stuff over there as well. So go check us out over on YouTube. We're also on Twitch. You literally find us anywhere besides Twitter, because screw that site.
Fair.
And I will be at Gen Con this year. You will find me at booth 3047 with the Game Theory Tables crew. So it's going to be a ton of fun. Just doing meet and greets. That's about it, because I wasn't planning on being at Gen Con, and now I'm going to be at Gen Con. It was a wild ride. Soap opera, as sword play and sorcery might say.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just been crazy. But yeah, you can find me and you can find me at
OneShotQuesters.com.
My mouth has stopped working for the
That's
day.
fine. Yeah, there you go. So, yes, Duke is going to be at Gen Con, so be sure to go check him out at the Game Theory booth. That is booth 3047. I'll also give a more of a shout out and say that right now, if you are a D&D fan, please go and follow him on Twitch and YouTube, because right now Duke is doing reaction videos, watching the announcements live from the new
Tomorrow is the Bard.
Yeah, from the new systems. Tomorrow is the Bard. Very, very exciting stuff. And honestly, it is I think it's one of the best ways to digest that information. I'm not gonna lie, watching release videos and stuff like that, boring as hell. But when you're doing it with a community, and especially a community like the one that Duke has nurtured among the OSQ guys and stuff like that, honestly, just do yourself a favor. Just be with people that share that love and share that positivity. Go hang out with his community, because I'll be there for sure. Even though it's like midnight when those launch, so I'll still be there. But yeah, go check that out, and on Twitch and all the other things as well. Plus, a little birdie has told me that we're announcing and releasing information of secret players that are also floating about from the OSQ campaigns stuff that you've been slowly drip feeding to people.
Yes.
for something that might
Yep.
happen or maybe not. Who knows what might happen with these things? But if you want to know and stay in touch with all the cool things, then hey, have you considered Patreon? Because this guy here, he actually has a really cool One Shot Questers Patreon. And if you subscribe to the One Shot Quester Patreon, you get all the latest information about all the One Shot Quester stuff. And you could also get really cool things like, hold on. Where is it? Like you see this DD? You see this little guy here? Well, you can't get him from the Patreon, but he's got like this little friend here, which is a tinier DD. There you go. Look at that. Little tiny DD. Yeah. So stuff like that. That's what Patreons get. Early things to stuff. And yes, it's freaking cute as hell. So yeah, go check out the Patreon. Go check out all the cool stuff. And as for me, guys, my name is Michael. I'm the Dad as a Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here multiple times during the week, doing the Pathfinder thing, hanging out, making a fool of myself. And you will also find me now very happily at Gen Con. And if you were part of today's stream, and if you, of course, donated, if I am wearing these clothes, please come and say hello to me and say that you were here for this game. I would like to thank you in person. You know, it doesn't matter if I'm on stage. Just come up on stage, just straight up, and just be like, "Hey, I was at that fundraising thing." I'm like, "Ah, cool." You know, doesn't matter if I'm getting an award, whatever. Doesn't matter. Just come say hi. Don't actually do that though, because I'm not performing for myself. I'm performing for other companies, and they might be mad. But anyway, cool. All right, we're done. Guys, let's go and pass on the raid here. Send some love in the Twitchiverse. Duke, do you have any friends that happen to be on at like 1 a.m. your time?
I think 20 Chronicles is on right now. Yeah, 20 Chronicles.
20 Chronicles.
Yeah.
All right, let's. Is it
Here,
spelled 20?
I'll pop it in the link, or pop it in the chat.
All right, 20 the number. All right, 20 Chronicles. Guys, we are going to go and raid 20 Chronicles for their Camaraderie and Shenanigans, episode 65.
Oh, crap.
So we're gonna go hang out with these guys. So guys, as we like to say here on the channel, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Bye, folks.
Da-da-da.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da.